Dude, you made a...
Oh no, we're on. We're live.
Are we gonna do the thing where we just wait, was that the go? Okay.
We're live.
Hi everybody. Welcome to Fates Foretold. We're just gonna rip off every other actual play at some point, I'm sure. So I'm looking forward to when you all shout random stuff just before we start. That works. Before we start, anyway, welcome to Curse of Strahda, a Terra. I am Jonathan Kenny, your humble game master for the evening, and these are the Forget-Me-Nots. We're just gonna jump right in, because we got a little bit of a late start, because we leveled up last time. So everybody's level 4, and they have a bunch of new things that they're itching to stab people with, I'm sure. But first, last time, the party took care of some business, immediately jumping into a fight with a bunch of corpses animated by a plant that they had a bit of a rough time with. It was a little swingy for a moment, but eventually managed to take care of the plant controlling the corpses, though not before it charmed Prospero and attempted to dig into his brain, which was, just a little bit traumatic. The party eventually making their way downtown to... As soon as I said the beginning of it, I knew I had to finish it. Stopping for the night just a bit short of the Wizard of Wine's winery, where everybody went to sleep. There was a lot of talking about backstories and trauma, and somebody knocked Prospero out so he could go to sleep. Late night chats were had, both between the characters and also some other people and or entities that may or may not have been human, who knows. And in the very early hours of the morning, a letter arrived which was, quite unfortunately, only seen by Rudolph van Richten, and he elected not to show it to the rest of the party. As everyone woke up and made their way to the Wizard of Wines, they found it abandoned. A light rain beginning to fall. They barely managed to notice about a dozen plant-like creatures waiting in around the winery. Assassin vines that, had they stumbled into them, would probably have made their lives very difficult. But attempting to stealth into the winery, instead we got the usual Benny Hill music, and the party ran into the winery, avoiding all of the assassin vines, fending them off with doors and fires, eventually catching a raven from our rat boy, who immediately decided, wait, why did I grab a raven?
Impulse control issues.
I didn't think past this moment. But thankfully, with judicious application of Speak with Animals, the raven mentioned to them that it seemed that the owners of the winery had been kidnapped by the forest folk of Barovia and were taken to the south. And with a little more fire, though thankfully not burning down the winery, or at least we don't think so, the party made their way, successfully escaping from the winery and running to the south, following the raven, going to look for the Martikovs, who apparently are in some danger. So, that is where we are picking up. The chase is over. The assassin vines now far enough behind as they are not particularly speedy, and probably even just staying behind as the traps that they were meant as. You all get away from the winery with your skins intact. And what do you do?
So we're no longer frantically waving our arms back and forth.
No. You're no longer doing your best scarecrow impression.
My cat was, in fact, eating plastic. I stopped him. So do we have to find direction to look after?
The raven is still kind of like cawing and showing you the way. How long does Speak with Animals last? Is it
I think like 10 minutes. Let me double
10
check.
minutes? I think with the chase at this point running away.
10 minutes, yes.
Yeah, it is probably worn off at this point. So you no longer understand what it's saying unless you were to use another cast. But since it spoke to you and you spoke to it, it's at least still doing the same thing that it seemed like it was doing when you talked to it, showing you the way where the forest folk took the Martikovs.
So, Dance. These forest folk. What can we expect? What do we need to prepare for?
Well, the vines we just ran from. Probably more undead bodies with vines. I mean, if it's plant-like, they can manipulate it. And we're right in their territory.
So we need fire?
Preferably. And poison resistance if you can. Possibly.
And what? Sorry?
Poison resistance or something. I mean, you saw what happened with Prospero.
Of course.
The raven continues like cawing and trying to lead you, kind of like hopping from branch to branch and tree to tree.
Are we going like into the woods, like off the path, straight into the woods kind of deal?
Oh, definitely. There is no path where the raven is leading you. The area around the vineyards was, or at least mostly cleared for like maybe an acre around it, but you guys are past that into the deep Svalich woods at this point. No sign of any path or road before you.
Aster's going to stick near probably Ireena. Just gonna like hang next to her as we're moving forward.
So is Ireena.
I'm gonna awkwardly stand
You're muted,
between
by
them
the
as
way,
we're running.
yes. Okay. Just rat awkwardly between the two lovers, naturally.
He's their child.
Reyna's gonna pick Aster up and put him on her shoulders.
Yes! I love it.
Like my arms are over and my legs in the back, or am I sitting on your shoulders?
Sitting, like your legs are on my shoulders.
Like you're watching fireworks at Disney World.
Literally. Okay, I take out my spyglass and I'm just looking around.
The lesbians and their child. Their rat child.
Every lesbian needs to adopt a child.
Every lesbian has a rat child.
Yes.
Sometimes it's a dog, sometimes it's a kid. Sometimes it's a snake, it's fine. It's all rats.
Reyna's also gonna grab Ireena's hand as they're walking. So she's got like a hand on Aster's leg, and then grabbing Ireena's hand with the other.
Like every freaking dad at the mouse.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can I get a point of clarification though?
Sure.
Did we take our cart down to the winery?
No, we stopped.
No, you stopped the cart just before the winery.
But the cart's still on the path heading towards it though. Like it's still there. Okay.
Correct.
My chicken.
Your chicken.
Where's
your chicken safer with the cart?
I honestly though.
Unless
Rictavio's with us too, right?
Yeah, Rictavio is with you.
Okay.
Yeah, he didn't go back for his cart. He was also like running.
Can I do a perception check just as we're going, just to try and catch any glimpse of movement?
Sure. This would be, what check would this be? This would be specifically, I think, you're doing a search. It's a continuously seek action. So, yeah, go ahead and make me a perception check to search. I'm just gonna little under the table, over the table for anybody watching. Like, I've been having so many troubles with this program recently, and it turned out it's because it was using the wrong graphics card. And it's so nice to just see all the dice just going and not stuttering at 5 frames per second.
I don't know how computers work.
I'm
gay.
You're gay. So you're just like looking for any kind of movement in the trees, anything that seemed okay.
Can I do that too?
If you're just looking for movement in the trees, that would indeed be a perception check. If you are looking for like remnants of the forest folk and them taking the Martikovs away, that would be a track, which would be a survival check. So it's up to you guys, whatever it is that you're trying to do. Those would probably be the ones that you're thinking about at the moment.
And we do have the Raven, at least.
Yes.
So I know the way.
Although yeah.
Can I do a survival check to see if I notice anything? Any tracks, any trail?
You can do a survival to track, and ask her if you want to do a perception check to look for any trouble to search. That is also totally cool.
Play. All right.
Jess, why did you write pee poo poo in the chat?
I was testing it. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm calling you out publicly.
Okay, so Chance and Aster, as you all are following the Raven, are keeping an eye out. There is some movement in the trees. You can see there are other ravens that are in the trees, kind of following along with you. Whether they've been drawn by the raven that you're following's cries or something else, you don't know. I would say specifically, though, you don't see anything out of the ordinary, nothing unnatural, pun kind of intended, as druids, nature. But you don't see people staring through the trees at you as you're moving to the south. You don't see wolves tracking you down or any other monsters. Clara, you are looking for tracks, any sign of the passage of these people, and so, I'd say that you're probably. You said Clara's someone who's not uncomfortable in the wilderness, but isn't like a wild person. Like, she doesn't.
Yeah, she prefers when nature has been tamed. She likes the garden. She likes the trail. She likes inside.
Yeah, because you are.
She has a good survival skill.
To get back to civilization,
yes.
You don't see any civilization here. This is the wilds. This is pure untamed Barovian wilderness, and you are very out of your element here. Like, you can see maybe some game trails, like where clearly there's some of the undergrowth has been patted away by numerous hoofprints, but you don't see anything specifically that looks like broken twigs to mark the passage of people being held against their will, or boot prints or anything like that. But thankfully, the Raven at least seems aware of the general direction that it at least seems very sure in itself. And you continue following it. Are you guys doing anything along this while you're following the Raven, besides just keeping an eye out for danger?
I'm gonna talk to Chance as we're running, speed walking. So why are your people doing this? Do you know why? Your people, their people, people you know of?
They've never really been a kind people. At least druids haven't. There's different forest folk. Druids are part of it.
I feel like we know different druids. I don't really know them as entirely hostile, and this seems like a lot.
These are more very occult-based. Definitely occult.
So if they're a cult, they must serve a purpose. Do you know what it is they might want?
You can make me a history check, Chance.
It's just like, you're right.
Or society, sorry, not history.
Oh,
We
I
live
do
in
not
a
have
We live in a society.
We live in a society, and I don't have a great society.
Well, the DC is easier because you grew up with them. This is less like whether you know anything so much as what you know.
Mm-hmm.
The forest folk that you grew up with, you know that they all venerated the three ladies, or at least they worshipped the Fanes that you know from the little research that you guys have done and the background that you have that they are connected to. These places of worship, yours were the ones that you grew up with, were focused down here in the southwestern part of Barovia. They specifically, you know, worship Strahd because their worship reaches Strahd. They have often said, and you saw the words echoed in the Tome of Strahda, that she is the land. And these are people that worship the land. They live on it, they are a part of it. And so, if she is the land, then she must be deserving of worship. And so they do what they can to please her. All that they do is, at least in their minds, at the behest of Lady Strahda, or at least with the intention of pleasing her, even if she perhaps does not specifically ask them to do something.
I will relay that to Aster. And I guess Clara, because I think Clara's also there.
Wait,
is Aster still on Reyna's shoulder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Reyna's also there.
We're all there.
All
We're all
walking
together.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an
Nobody
open
is
conversation.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we're going into a fight. I think sharing everything.
Yeah.
That sounds.
Sharing anything and everything.
I'm like conflicted because like we like the three ladies, right? They seem very mysterious and stuff. But also Strahda. So, are your people or the forest folk? They. Oh gosh. Okay. So they like the three ladies, but also they like Strahda, which means they're probably working with the people that we don't like. Oh gosh.
I think perhaps this may be too presumptuous, gents, but beliefs are often twisted when people see results from one thing. Someone is charismatic, like Lady Strahda. She is able to sway people to her side, to her beliefs. And whether or not she should be in charge or she should be a leader, they follow her because she's powerful and she can do visible, tangible things. And the three ladies that originally guarded this land are dormant, I suppose. So that's why they've turned to her.
I mean, she claims to be the land, which means in their eyes she's a god.
But so wait, we would have some sway, right? Because we have people that are aligned with Strahda, like gestures to like half our group.
Everybody looks at Reyna.
Anna shy. Cough, cough.
Not aligned.
We could
with
probably
her.
use that to our advantage, though, right?
It would only work towards advantage if it works to their advantage.
Fair
So we
enough.
can trick them by figuring out what they want.
Maybe. I don't know. There's just... Let's just say I didn't voluntarily grow up with them.
Yeah.
I was given to them.
Are you from here?
I don't know, honestly. Was very young.
Wait, are you
Are
you're an orphan?
stolen?
I was very, very young when I was
But
given to them.
You don't have parents, or do you?
Not
Have
that I
parents?
remember.
Oh my gosh, more orphans.
Can't really call the druids parents.
I mean,
We are
More
not the people
orphans.
more orphans.
More orphans. All
Add
orphans.
one tally to the list.
Oops, all orphans.
Oops, all orphans.
I got a mom. Shut up.
Orphans and one holy woman.
I was gonna say I'm an orphan too, so
Orphans
Every
and a
group
nun.
needs their one
Claire's-
untraumatized.
Clara's mom will be everyone's mom. She's a baker. She can feed all of us.
Snacks.
Danny, you're muted.
Danny, your
I was like,
mom's
oh,
dead.
I want to hear about Danny's character's mother. I want to hear about Bahospo's mom. Still muted.
Still can't hear you. Whatever words are coming out of your mouth, we can't hear you. Let's just keep telling him he's
Oh, now I
muted.
can hear you.
No, he's
That's
muted,
right.
guys. We
You're
can't hear
vocal
him.
cords.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Yes,
we
I
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you now.
Okay. Yeah, I had a mom. She died, but I have a mom.
well, same.
Well, you did
Well,
have
she
a
died
mom.
when I was in my she died when I was in my adulthood. So I mean, like, I wasn't an orphan.
You're still an orphan. You're an
My-
orphan now.
My mother died when
I'm
I was
not.
an adult as well, so
Does
What's
it-
the
Technically,
threshold for orphanhood?
I am an orphan as well.
I'm just a grieving adult at this point.
Yeah, but
As
like, what's
am
the
I,
threshold for
Prospero.
orphan?
Threshold for orphanhood would be either 1, you're young, or 2, it did not die of natural causes. Basically, you
I'm-
can't take care of yourself.
If I'm technically 209, does that mean I'm not an orphan?
We didn't live those years, so. Well, or rightly say, we did not exist in this plane those years.
But I thought we did. Didn't we all, like, remember being in that march of undead ghost thingies?
I'm trying
Well,
not to
I don't
think
remember
about
that.
it.
Do you?
It's a bit foggy.
are you still looking through your spyglass, Aster? Or
100%.
okay.
I look down to look at Chance. I'll look at Prospero. I'll go back up. I'll look at the Raven. Look at his eye.
Since
God, what spyglass? 2 games ago, I stole that spyglass.
No, you didn't. Shut up. It's mine. Get out of here.
because
DM,
as you're
he
looking
didn't
through
steal
it, because you are actively searching while you guys are walking, you see something through the spyglass. You see what looks like a human that is looking towards all of you. And do you like visibly react if you like see them?
Oh, I put my face on Raina's hand. Put my hand on Raina's face. I go, wait.
Can I help you?
Party halt.
Oh, all right.
There's
Raina will stop.
There's a people.
People?
There's a people over there.
Oh, where can you point?
I aim the spyglass in the general direction.
She's like,
You guys are not being stealthy, so he notices you doing this, and just like waves you over.
Why is he waving at us? What does that mean?
It seems to be a man, a human man. It's a man.
A white man?
no!
No!
Or not a man. No.
I would like to sense motive through the spyglass.
Make a perception check.
Do I
A sense motive.
recognize his dress?
I'm getting to it, and let me describe
He's not wearing a dress. He's wearing pants.
He has about shoulder length black hair, slightly tan skin, and a loose fitting tunic and trousers. He has the look of someone who has been running through the trees for a bit. Not someone who like lives in the wild, but someone who has just like has been running through the woods for some time. Like you can see, like there's probably part of the tunic is ripped. With your sense motive, it's hard to tell from this distance. You're fairly certain that you don't see any weapons on him, I'd say. but magic exists in the world, so that isn't necessarily indicative of him being defenseless.
I am magic.
Hello, my name is Magic.
He looks like he's been through the woods, like he's been running through it for a bit.
Could he be one of the Martikovs?
Possibly.
Maybe? I'm not sure.
What's the game plan? Should we approach?
With caution.
Yeah.
I agree,
will-
with caution.
I will draw a knife.
Irena's gonna put Aster down and keep her hand on her sword.
I put the spyglass away from Prospero.
Dagger in one hand, holy symbol in the other.
My sword is
I
fully
ain't trust
out.
this.
Your sword is fully out.
Yes. But tis.
Okay, so you all start to make your way towards this figure, who, as you come towards him, like all of your weapons drawn, he seems a little taken aback, like, oh shit, did I make a mistake? But then you see him just kind of like push through and walks forward and just says, I really hope that you're not with the forest folk.
Ex-forest folk, but no, not currently.
Who are you?
Here we go.
Looks at you, looks at Chance specifically saying that, and just like, I'll take
We're
my
not
chances.
affiliated.
Claire steps in front of Chance when he does that. What is your name? Who are you?
Elvir Martikov.
You're one of the Martikovs.
Yes. The the forest folk, they came in the middle of the night and they grabbed everyone. I managed to get away.
Do you know why they took you?
I overheard something about some kind of ritual. Sacrifices. I don't know. I could feel my bonds loose enough, and I grabbed who I could and I ran, but there's still some of them. They're heading towards Yester Hill.
It's okay. It's
Do
okay.
I know about Yester Hill, right?
You know that Yester Hill is one of the sites of worship of the forest folk, yeah.
Are any of you injured?
Not yet. There was a bit of a scuffle when they woke us up, but when they got the children, we stopped putting up a fight.
Do they still have them?
They have
see
kids.
Chance visibly stiffen at that.
They still
couple
have
of them. I managed to get Yolanda and Stefania, but Claudia and Martin and Vigo and Davian and Adrian, they're all still.
Shh. Hey,
It's a lot of
Hey.
kids.
we've come from
they're
Crescent
not-
to help.
Sorry.
Ben.
Um.
Chance, do you know where that place is?
I do, and
They
Lead
haven't
the
gotten
way.
there yet.
nothing good comes from it.
Lead the way. Let's walk and talk.
He starts to. First, he
How
leads
long
you
ago
to.
was this?
They haven't gotten to Yesterhill yet. They're still on the move. I managed to get away last night. He leads you to a small clearing nearby, and you see a young woman with the same black hair as Elvir, with a baby in her hands. Couldn't be more than like a year old. Also looking very like road weary, but no worse for the wear. There's no open wounds on her that you see, and the baby seems fine as well. You see him walk up, and he says, "Stefania, I found help." She looks at you. There's definitely some fear in her eyes, looking at all of you, because you are, adventurers. You are battle ready. You have weapons out. but she says, "Thank the matron. Please, Adrian and Davian he's old and he won't survive any stress." And Elvir goes over and just grabs her by the shoulders and says, "It's all right. They'll take care of this. They're from Kresk." And looks back at you right?
We were seeking sanctuary in Kresk, and they sent us to figure out what happened to your winery.
Did they leave any surprises at the winery for us?
Assassin vines. But we followed one of the ravens here, and I pointed to the one that's on the...
Said raven actually flies down and actually lands on Elvir's shoulders, and Elvir looks at it and just smiles and "You're a very smart bird," and just scratches under its beak. You see him whisper to the bird for a moment, and then looks at you and says, I can't leave Stefania alone. With Yolanda, someone needs to protect them, and they can't just go back to the winery."
Stay here with your family. We will find the rest of you.
Thank you.
We'll bring them home.
He will show you the rest of the way. I told him where to go.
Clara reaches out a hand towards the bird, and she's like, May I? I want to give him a pat.
Go ahead, Branwen. The raven named Branwen, apparently, just hops over to your
Clara
hand and then up your shoulder.
Clara is delighted. She gives him a little scratch.
Your cat suddenly pops up on your other shoulder and just looks over a little suspiciously.
She gives him both scratches.
Settles in and is okay, I guess this is
the best day of her life.
That would be the best day of anyone's life. Cat on one shoulder, raven on the other.
That's honestly as good. It's honestly as good as it gets in Barovia.
It's what living your best Edgar Allan Poe life.
It's what goth dreams are made of, baby. That's what Clara's made of for.
You have peaked. This is it. It's all downhill from here.
Oh no.
If this is how I go, this is how I go.
I can die happy now.
Rictavio, do you want to take them back for shelter, or is that something you're willing to do?
I suppose that I could, I could bring them back to the wagon. Could certainly. I would hate to leave such defenseless people undefended. So, certainly I could do that. Do you know the way back to the winery? By the way, we kind of ran here, little willy-nilly. We were just kind of following the raven.
Oh wait, hold on. Hold the horse. I have a compass.
Okay, I'm holding the horse.
My compass says the other way.
Your compass?
The opposite direction.
The other way.
Because we're going south, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I point north. That way.
Right, well, yes, north, obviously, but I don't want to wander into the mists or into the assassin vines again. And
I thought
just
you were...
before...
Octavio, come on. I thought you were a renowned hunter. You can't follow the
No,
5 minutes ago?
I am a renowned storyteller, not a hunter.
Well...
Elvir kind of just steps in and is like, it's fine. We've all played in these woods when we were kids. I can show you the way back.
It doesn't sound very safe. I'll just be completely honest.
I didn't see any of the assassin vines on our way here.
Kids do stupid things. Of course it isn't safe, but kids think that they're invulnerable.
How safe are you really in Barovia?
Probably a little bit safer at the winery, but
not right now
anymore.
Not anymore, apparently. Yes, I'll show you the way back to the winery, and Rictavio's like, I'd much appreciate that, and in return, I will make sure that nobody kills us on the way. He turns to all of you and says, best of luck. I assume, see you back at the winery. And then we can see what we can do about clearing out the winery and getting those poor people at Kresk some wine. It sounded like they really needed it.
Of course, they're in such dire circumstances without it.
Everyone just looks at Prospero, just like, you've never seen a dead man sweat. Here it is. It's gross.
Elvir looks and says it may seem that way, but in a place like Barovia, there's few comforts and very far between. Wine is one of the few things that keeps everybody going. So maybe they aren't in dire straits, but never underestimate just how much a cup of good wine can help your mood.
That one really likes wine. Points at Prospero.
I'll make sure that there's a bottle waiting for you when you get back. One of the good ones.
Maybe two.
Sir, you're too kind. I very much. I don't suppose you have any on you right now, would you?
No.
If you still
No.
had ears, I would pinch them.
Prospero, why are you on your knees right now? Why are you begging?
Rictavia is just like, all right, we're going to be going now. You all, the longer you wait, the further they're getting away.
Yeah,
so
we need to go now.
The NPCs being like, can you keep going?
I mean, that's just what Rictavia would do. That's not the DM saying that. That's Rictavia being like, all right, go.
This is
take
funny.
care of everything.
The raven flies away.
And you continue to follow the raven, leaving Rictavio and the three of them behind to make their way back to the winery.
I crawl back up Reyna's shoulder.
I can pick you up. You don't have to.
Skitter scatter.
He's got the
just
little
like
rat
up your
thingies.
back, yeah.
My tail
like
just
a
kind of like
hungry kitten at feeding time.
Duh.
Yeah, I've got one of those. She climbs up my back regularly.
There we go.
Yeah, you feel
I've been climbed like a tree before.
You feel the tail just like whip around your arm and just like use it as ballast, and just you never expected a tail to be so strong and possibly prehensile. It's like actually like using it as a lever to get up onto your head.
Like you turned into a possum. Congratulations.
She just goes, the only person I want to climb me like a tree is Ireena. Asked her.
I don't know what that means.
1
Because
second.
you're like pretty big, but okay, goodbye.
Oh.
Oh no.
Suddenly we're attacked by a wild pack of Pomeranians.
You guys and us are
The
attacked
wolves.
by a wild insect. I will be right back.
An insect? Kill. Oh, he doesn't meet the
Insect or
mic.
Pomeranians?
Oh, there he goes.
Ridley, don't tease me about Pomeranians.
Listen,
you know
they
I
can
have
be
a problem.
vicious, especially in packs. It's like tribbles, but with teeth. It's
All right, the
fisky.
DM's gone, guys. We're level 10. We kill everyone
so
instantly.
Bad, Ridley.
There's no.
You can't do this to me. All right. So
Actually, I
speaking of
don't.
that-
The last Strahd game we were in, we were level 10 or 8 or 10 when we got to this point. It still didn't go very
You're
well.
level 8, but yeah.
That's thick. Imagine Aster at level 8 if he survives. Thick kid.
Me and Cork both thought that was Siraz. So we were messaging about it.
I still don't know who Siraz is, but I'm gonna run with it.
I literally don't know how. I've explained this to you so many times. Who Siraz is, like so many times.
Who's Siraz?
That's Jonathan's character in our old Strahd game.
Mic down, Danny. Mic down.
It's Shiraz. It's
Shiraz.
That's a line.
I've been waiting for him to add Siraz to the game, and he simply has not. So, unless he's in Kresk, which makes sense, because
I would say we haven't made it to the Abbey yet.
yeah.
I want to go to Kresk and get that
everybody's
sword.
favorite kind of dog?
All of them.
Pitbull.
I want to pet them.
The one that I have now.
Several.
Good.
Yeah,
Give
Should I
dog.
choose?
working dogs. And there's a kid.
I like big boys.
Dogs will let me hold them.
Also,
I like little
corgis.
I
Small.
almost had an Irish Wolfhound. He was 6 months old and already like 90 pounds. He was huge.
Mm.
Lorg. Yeah.
Great Pyrenees are real sweet babies.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're lap
The only big, and I use that generally, dog that I would probably get is a golden retriever.
Oh,
golden, I love them.
Goldens are great, but they're also like 60-something pounds. Yeah, they're a big dog.
Yeah. I do not have the health to take care of a big dog, so I am destined for a cotton ball.
Oh my god, I've been so sore the past couple of days, and when August has been pulling on the leash, it's literally, I've been screaming because it's so painful.
Buddy. What did you do to yourself, darling?
A chainsaw test.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, those things are fun.
For HHN?
Yeah.
Chainsaw test?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, David. You know that I did a chainsaw test. Shut up!
Okay.
What do you mean? Okay,
The
so we're
bug
level
has been
10, we
sick-
beat Strahd. We
The
won.
bug has been
Now we're at a
successfully
fancy party.
evicted.
I'm
Yeah.
proud of you.
Yeah, and we leveled up to level 10.
Yeah.
And
And we have the Sun Sword, and we all
Ireena
got
and
to the
Ireena are
house.
married. It's weird. I don't know.
Man, you guys
Aster
really
found his dad.
speedran
Yeah.
Shai is
the
dead.
campaign.
Listen,
No,
no, Joy's not
he's
dead. Shut
not.
up.
No,
All right.
Ashai is now leader or lord of the castle. She just kicked
I-
Strahd out.
She
I have
doesn't
taken
want
this as a personal challenge. Ashai is not dying. Fuck you.
We'll see. It's always possible.
Well, I'm sorry,
Anyway.
did you flip your coin today?
Oh, thank you for
Don't know.
reminding
Why?
me.
We were in purgatory.
We literally could have survived without the coin. Don't do
Well,
this to
now
me.
you're about to be in heaven or hell.
We're in hell. Always.
Okay. All right. So you guys set out.
What did you get? What did you
They didn't
flip?
tell us.
You'll find out.
I hear you.
So you
That
guys set
right.
out following the Raven. Doing anything on the walk?
Keeping an eye out.
Yeah.
I keep my knife drawn.
I'm
Trying
eating
to
a gummy bear.
I'm gonna
Trying
walk
to
up
remember
next
how to
Prospero.
ferment a rock.
Ferment a rock.
Ireena is going to have a little chat with Aster really quick. She's gonna
Right.
look up.
I'm literally like leaning on you. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And she's just gonna be like, so we haven't exactly talked about what happened after I told you about the time you've been dead.
Do you want a
And
peanut?
I know that you were upset for a while, and didn't want to talk to anyone, but I just wanted to check in and make sure that you were okay.
I start
Ireena
furiously eating
squeezes your
nuts.
hand.
What?
I'm
Ireena
okay.
squeezes your hand like, oh, that's so nice of you.
Okay.
I'm okay. I
Okay.
think. I don't know.
Do you want to talk about it?
I mean, right now is probably not the best time.
We've got nothing better to do.
I mean, we're on hot pursuit. Is the thing.
Hot pursuit, that is gonna take a while.
Oh. I don't know. Keeps eating nuts.
If you don't want to talk about it, I won't push you, but
I just don't know how to talk about it, you know? How do you talk about being gone for 200 years and losing the only people that are in your life?
Aster, you don't know that.
I don't. But logically, rationally, more than likely, they're not here anymore.
We won't know that.
Different here, right?
That's true.
No, but it's not like I'm gonna leave Barovia and I'll go back in time. That's not how it's probably gonna work.
What if that time only passed here and not where you're from?
Would I know if there's a time difference, Jonathan? I'm sure I would if I passed through the mist, especially to Exandria.
Time can be in flux, but it doesn't move backwards.
Okay.
And the last time you went to Exandria was about 200 years past when he said he died.
The last time you went, though.
Which was probably like a few years ago.
It was like a few years ago, yeah.
Okay, but are you gonna lie to him, or are you gonna tell him?
No,
the truth?
she's not gonna say anything. She's she's not gonna confirm or deny whether like.
My brain's chugging right now, but Aster doesn't know anything. So, did you want a peanut?
No, I think you should just keep eating your peanuts.
Why did you say? Do you not like peanuts?
No, I like nuts fine enough. Well.
That was David.
Ireena gives you a weird look.
Irena's like, no, not like, obviously not like that. I meant.
Wait, what do you mean?
Eating.
What do you mean? Obviously, a lot like that. What does that mean?
Nothing. Ireena and I are just joking.
You see, the raven kind of like flies in front of your guys' faces, and like caws very quietly, like, and then like flies back up to one of the branches, and is like bobbing its head, like.
Okay. I'm gonna look around. Do I see anything that I recognize?
I'd say that you're getting closer to the territory that you grew up in, probably. You don't see anything specifically that you recognize, but again, it's been a fair few years. The forest has changed in that time. I would say, if anyone wants to make like a sense motive check on the raven.
On the raven?
On the raven, yeah. The raven has been lying to you this whole time and is actually Strahd. No.
Wait, what is this sense motive check again? Sorry.
This is essentially trying to figure out what the raven is telling you at this point.
Yeah, it's like perception. It's a perception check.
Perception check.
Yeah, I was like, what am I rolling? Sorry.
Sense motive is a perception check.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, guys, please stop rolling terrible. Clara, it is.
Roll the real dice, Reina.
Sorry.
Put it away. Put it away.
Put it away, Reina.
Only secret dice here.
I'm not re-rolling. I'm so sorry.
Fine. It's Reina and Clara. You can tell that the raven is kind of like telling you, "Shush, we're getting close. You guys should like try and be sneaky from this point." They're nearby.
Should I get down from you, Reina?
Yeah, I'm gonna put you down, and then we need to be very quiet, okay?
I like swing around so you hold me and then put me down. This is so cute.
What were you saying, Cork?
Can I start stealthing?
I was gonna say, yeah, if you all are trying to avoid notice, you can go ahead and make stealth checks.
Secret.
I would like to stealth better than a shy. Can I make that request?
Stealth check, please. What?
Could I stealth better than a shy? Can that be my request?
No.
Sure.
Sick. No, fuck. Oh, that's a big number.
Hey!
I can't use it though.
Nope.
You can't be upset with me and then do the same thing.
No, it was an accident. Okay.
So was mine.
No, it wasn't. Can we keep that number though? It was thick.
Nope.
Watch me get like a nat 1 this time.
It would be very funny.
Oh, my nut. Sorry.
Oh, not your nut.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're not.
I am this time.
You have ginger nuts?
No. Not a fan, thank you.
Okay. So let me see. I need to open a map real quick. For no particular reason, just because. Okay. Alright, so you all start moving sneakily through the woods. There's maybe about 10 minutes of this, making sure that you aren't like stumbling into something or someone, and eventually you see flickering firelight ahead of you. You move through the trees, avoiding anything particularly noisy, any creatures, you all see Ireena like about to step on a very large branch, and Aster just like pushes her to the side so that she doesn't snap it and alert everybody nearby. Eventually, the forest opens up into a small clearing where you can see a small encampment. As you guys have been traveling for most of the day between your run into the Wizard of Wines and then escaping and running across Elvir Martikov and then making your way here, it's getting later in the day. And you see a camp. There are maybe about 5 of what can only be forest folk. They are very clearly people of the wilds. They are dressed in furs and leathers. You can see a couple of them have, if anyone can make me nature checks. And these need secret as well.
Are any of them animals? Like
I was about to describe the animals, and if any of you recognize what they are. Chance definitely does. And so does Oshai, surprisingly enough. One of them has a pair of wolverines at its feet, and a couple others have these enormous monitor lizards. The other 2 forest folk seem more of the rough and tumble type and do not have animals at their side. Behind them you can see, tied up in a circle, the missing Martikov family. You can see a very old man, his hair fully gray at this point, very hunched over. An older man who looks very much like Elvir, just older. A man who doesn't look related to the Martikovs, as well as a teenager and 2 young boys, all tied up very uncomfortably on the far side of the encampment from where you are.
Are they on the edge of an encampment or in the middle?
They're nearby the encampment, but like not in the middle of it. They are arrayed around a campfire. You don't see the 2 individuals that don't have what are probably like animal companions are kind of on watch. The other 3 are communing around the campfire, speaking in hushed tones. At this distance, you can't quite hear them. Although, Chance, you can hear snatches of their conversation. You can tell they're speaking in not Barovian, but an older dialect that only the forest folk speak. But you're not close enough to hear like the actual gist of the conversation. And they do not seem to be aware of your presence yet.
We can release them and try to get them out of here, but they're just gonna find more people. They don't have them.
We can worry about other people later. We should get them right now.
That's what I'm saying. But if we're truly gonna stop this, we have to stop it.
So, focus is on getting the Martikovs out, but perhaps we could try to capture one of the forest folk, see what they're interrogate them, see what they're planning.
It's not a terrible idea.
Can we disrupt their circle, their ritual circle?
They don't seem to be casting like a ritual around the fire. They're just like communing, talking.
Oh, I thought you were saying like the people were in a circle.
They're in a circle around the fire.
Oh.
But it does not look like they're currently casting a spell.
I understand.
Just hanging out.
They won't
Yeah.
do the ritual here.
They're
They'll
vibing.
have to be on the Esther Hill.
Could we destroy the ritual site somehow?
I don't know if that's possible.
Okay,
grab one of
so
them and see what we can do.
we need to at least have a game plan. Do we just go in, get the Martikovs freed at least? They can run, capture a druid, run ourselves?
If we're gonna capture one, we'd have to do it without them notice. Like, we'd have to take care of all of them and just...
Not if we're fast.
I think focus first on getting the Martikovs out.
Jonathan, what time of day is it?
It is fast approaching dusk at this point. Like they've clearly like made camp for the night.
Those
Should we
animals
wait
are gonna
until
be
they fall
concerned
asleep?
too.
We could wait until they fall asleep.
I'm always better in the darkness anyway.
Would I know their habits of how they would take watch at night or whatever?
I would say that you know that with as many as they have there, like the animals would also be used as watch people or watch beasts. Wolverines in particular are very they have very strong noses and essentially like an imprecise sense of scent in an area around them, which makes them very good and aggressive watch animals, essentially.
Mm-hmm. Definitely need to steer clear of the animals. They both have nasty bites, and one's angrier than the other.
Let's see where they put the people as they start to head off.
Should we stake it out for a little while? Until it gets dark? Alright.
Yeah.
It's the best idea.
That means that everybody needs to stay quiet and hidden.
When Ireena says that, Clara just looks at her and steps into a shadow. And she's like, bye.
I mean,
not
perfect.
Really, but like...
Yeah. She doesn't completely disappear, but she is
she's like
very...
Batman.
Yeah.
She's lurking there like Batman.
I want to whisper out to Claire, it's like, you might be best option of getting them untied.
Do have a lot of sharp objects.
I mean, we could always do a distraction, bait and switch.
I will try to do the similar thing that Clara just did, or Prospero will, and he will just try to not necessarily he doesn't have magic, but he has decent stealth, so he will just try to hide effectively.
We're rolling forward with the stealth checks that you've made before at this point.
So,
the situation hasn't changed enough that you need to make a new one. So
I just have an ancestry feat that lets me blend in with shadows a little bit.
Yeah, it gives you a +2 circumstance.
Yeah, +2.
bonus.
I just wanted to do that for flavor because I thought it was funny at the moment.
Absolutely, yeah.
So I can, once things quiet down, I can go in there and try to untie the Martikovs. Like someone else to come with me just in case it gets hairy and the rest of us can get loud and make a distraction.
Do you want someone to come with you if you can?
Sorry, go ahead.
If you can be in the shadows easier than everyone else, do you really want someone to be there with you, or would you just like us to watch? Because I'll come in.
Maybe a shy would be a better job. You move pretty quietly. You've also taken off on us several times.
Respectfully, Ashai doesn't have a very good track record with this stuff.
I don't know. She's slipped off on her own, but I guess so have you.
I mean, she's fine at sneaking. She's just not fine at traps.
Are there any overhanging branches over the clearing?
I would say this particular clearing is mostly cleared. There's nothing directly overhead. They seem to have picked it specifically so they could light the fire without it impacting any of the trees.
How about an emergency signal? There's owls around here, right?
There's also ravens. Could just call like a raven.
I would say right now the most numerous animals around you there's like about a dozen ravens in the trees around you, including Bronwyn.
If something starts to go wrong, I will call like a raven twice and then start making noise.
Okay.
Would it be beneficial if one of the diversions is if I just set my lantern in the distance to see if I could pull them to find out what it is, and then we can have the other people on the other side? I have my mirror.
It's not a terrible idea.
Make them split the party.
I think that's also a good idea. If I set up the lantern far away enough, they can follow the light, and I can use the mirror to throw them off in other directions, and they can split off even more.
Yes, I think that's a good idea, Asta.
We could have someone placed at those areas.
Mm-hmm. Can somebody come with me, though?
I'll go with you.
So Shai's gonna go with Clara. Prospero, you want to take the other side with me?
That seems like a good idea.
Does anybody else have anything reflective that we can use?
Oh, have that trinket we found before.
We have a mirror.
I was going to say, Asta, you have a mirror.
No, my mirror, but other people. I think if we can continue to, throw them off, I think that'd probably be a cool idea.
Terra will take the mirror out of her pocket and it to of her many, 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 many pockets and hand it to to Aster. I would like it back.
And,
can I give it to Ireena? Is that okay?
Of course.
Okay.
Is this the one we found?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's just I'm pretty sure it's just a funky little flavored treasure.
Don't look too closely in the mirror. It's weird.
Why? And then she looks in the mirror.
You see a very old vision of Ireena staring back out at you.
As far as I can tell, that's all it does.
It's a little scary how much you look like Madame Ava.
Hello? What?
Not exactly like Madame
right.
Ava, but
she's gonna look at it and she's like, I don't want to know. And then put it in her pocket.
I look at Ireena, I go, "Oi, give me that. I want to see."
Here.
I figure once we get to Kresk, we can at least get some money out of it.
Guys, let's probably keep it quiet, though.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Prospero, you see an old but alive Prospero looking back at you, rather than your undead self.
Oh, no.
What is a shy
It is
Nothing.
a face that I think somewhere deep down you never expected to see an old Prospero because, well, you're a pirate captain. There's not a very long life expectancy for pirates.
You just kind of see a little tear just roll down his face.
And then the effect is ruined as it rolls through his open cheek into his mouth.
No, it drips off and and he hands the mirror back to Chance and he goes, "Keep that fucking thing away from me."
I'm gonna hand it back to Ireena. Actually,
Just goes back in a circle.
I'm just curious. Can Shai see it? Maybe. I'm wondering if
I turn it around to a Shy.
Right,
no reflection.
Okay.
No reflection of a shy.
It's a weird mirror. I didn't know if it showed, whatever.
Okay,
Because
hold on.
mirrors
I
are
want to
back-
see.
Wait, what about old Aster?
No, let me see.
We've already seen the old Aster in it.
I thought we saw old Chance.
He
No,
was.
I didn't find it.
Chance and Clara.
You're right.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought of that because it's very similar to Chance in that, you look. Rats when they get older, you don't see lots of wrinkles or anything, but you see lots of white around the snout. The whiskers have gone completely white, and you look just a little ruffled.
You're
it's
I look
Dad
floofy.
from Ratatouille.
you mean Splinter?
Or Splinter, sorry, yeah.
I'm Datatouille.
Ratatouille, Jesus, no. Okay, so you guys have a plan, and you're going to go set it up. While you guys are like starting this, and we'll go over the specifics of how everything starts later, but you see, so there are 5 forest folk around this fire. The 2 that don't seem to be, that just seem to be fighters, for lack of a better term. Not in the class sense, but they don't look like they have any magic about them. And there's 2 what look like druids, and then the third one looks probably like the leader of the bunch, who is wearing, like, in addition to you see some like fetishes around his belt.
Some what?
Fetishes. We've gone over this. Fetish is a term for like lucky and unlucky charms and things, but they're specifically of a primal bent.
Thin ice, Jonathan. Thin ice.
Okay. And like a holy symbol, you see him, long red hair, not red like Ireena's, but red like blood. And very weathered face. He takes out like this incense. You see him like toss it into the fire, and it like sparks a little bit. And you see him start to cast some kind of spell around their campsite. And then you see him like stop for a minute and looks up in the trees. You see him put out a hand, and you see this bolt of green energy flash out and just smacks into one of the ravens in the trees, and it immediately just like falls over dead on the ground.
Oh gosh.
And like just gives like a nod, and then goes back to whatever spell he's casting around their campsite. The 2 other druids grab the Martikovs and bring them closer into the fire, inside this circle that the main druid is tracing around the campsite for about 10 minutes.
I'm just like, Clara, if you can sneak in before it. I'm guessing it's like an alarm spell or something.
Can we roll to identify what he's doing?
Yeah, you can make this could be any arcane tradition. So if you want to roll religion or arcana or occultism or nature, any of those are fine for this.
I'll roll religion if y'all want to roll the other ones.
Oh, sorry. I think we both rolled religion.
It's a spell that's in every tradition, so any recall knowledge check would work for it. Clara, you can definitely identify it as this is an alarm spell. It covers a 20-foot burst, so a 20-foot radius for 8 hours, and if anyone passes by it, then it will alert the person who cast it. It is possible to bypass it if you're aware that it's there, but you would need to be sneakier than they are good as a spellcaster in order to not trigger it.
And do you think you could dispel it?
I could try. Perhaps when they go to sleep, not immediately. They probably know.
Of course. Let them get off guard.
So what are you guys doing to set up this rescue plan you have?
So I guess me and Aster are taking a lantern.
I have a hooded lantern.
Somewhere to try and draw them near the light.
So there's a clear opening. Are the tents on one side, or are they all the way around?
They don't have tents. There's
no tents. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. They have like some bed rolls, for lack of a better term, so they're really just like animal skins that they're laying down on. But they're just like arrayed around where the campfire is slowly dimming.
Is there any elevated points in the surrounding areas of the clearing that they would have to trek up to?
There is, across the way, there is a slightly elevated area. I'd say it's about maybe like 90 feet, 70 feet away from where they are setting up.
I'll turn to Raina and be like,
most of where they're setting up and where you're looking at them from, like you guys are downhill from them.
I'll turn to Raina and be like, should we stay in the lower, deeper part of the woods, or should we go up on that elevated area? What would be more beneficial to pull them into?
I feel like they would see it better if it is elevated.
They would see the light better, yes.
And we're gonna.
So you think...
and Prospero and I are also gonna go to the opposite side to try and pull them 2 directions.
With a lantern as well?
I think some sort of light or reflection.
I'm gonna look over at Second Chance and I go, right, when we get into position, just tell me which one to take out.
Tell me who to kill.
Wait.
Preferably all of them.
Prospero, would you have a better vantage point on the top? Or should we go to the top with the light?
Probably.
Probably what?
Probably, but I mean, I don't quite... despite its size, it's not really meant for long-range shooting.
Oh.
It's just meant for mid-range.
It's not the size; it's how you use it.
Clara.
Clara, what does that mean?
Clara, like what?
Raina's gonna go flush a little bit. Like what the hell?
Oh my.
Listen, I know how that happens. I didn't just do funerals. We did quite a few births too.
What?
All right.
I said that quietly, but shocked.
Others do a lot of services.
I will also need to be close to the circle to dispel it. So I guess we'll probably have to stay down.
Ireena says, I'll stay back. I'm not particularly stealthy, but I can be backup for Ishai and Clara if they get into trouble, so that I'm close enough to help them.
Okay, so I think all of you guys stay close, and Ishai, well, now I'm confused, because Raina, wouldn't you want to support them and stay close?
I do, but I don't want you to go by yourself.
Maybe Chance can come. Well, no, Chance. Prospero, maybe you just come with me.
So
no, because Prospero and Chance are going together to the other side.
But if Prospero is better from a higher vantage point, I've got to stay close to dispel the circle.
I mean, it'll only.
Then let's just have one person with the lantern instead of 2.
Okay, I'll go. It's okay. If I'm pulling them towards me, I have my mirror to go away. It's okay. I'll do it. Are we waiting before we start setting up?
I still say we at least somewhat surround the circle. That way, if they run, they can't get away to tell the rest of them. Because trust me, you don't want the rest of them finding us.
I think there's no way out of that situation, so we need to do what we can right now for the Martikovs.
Yes.
Does anybody want to set up a snare or anything to pull them to? I have some rope.
I do not know how to make snares.
You know,
I do a crafting check.
Crafting?
I was gonna say, let me take a look at that, and I'd like to recall knowledges to make a sloop with which, because I mean, like when you're working a boat, you make a lot of knots and such.
Yeah, I don't think you necessarily need to make any kind of check.
You're pretty naughty, Prospero.
You just know sailor's knots.
I was gonna say Raina's pretty good with rope too.
Okay, relax.
She is.
We don't need to know about what happens between you and Ireena when doors are closed. Anyway.
What I meant.
Yeah, it is.
Unless.
Wait, can I ask a point of clarification for the DM?
Sure.
We got a light crossbow in the game. Is that like a hand crossbow or a regular crossbow?
Regular crossbow.
Okay, perfect, cool. Because that could also be a distraction thing. I'm just going to take advantage of that.
Yeah, it's a regular crossbow.
Okay.
All right. I will set up a sloop.
Great band.
Huh?
Not sponsored.
Yeah. And I will make my way with Chance. I'll make my way with Chance to where we were going.
Okay. So you guys spread out around the everything.
Whoa,
Wait,
echo.
Yeah.
Danny, it's coming through the speakers. Just mute it for a moment. Anyway, one second. Danny, we can still hear me through your speakers.
Can we? I don't think so.
Wait. I can.
Oh,
So when he's talking, we go.
Yeah, I can hear the echo.
And he lights up. There we go.
it's odd. All right.
I'm muting him just for a moment, but you will spread out around the camp to figure out what exactly is going to happen, and hopefully get the Martikovs free. And as you're setting that up, we're going to take a quick break here, so people can go pee, as usual. Girl, go piss.
Oh, piss girl.
Piss girl.
So we'll see you back in 10 minutes.
Play.
we're back.
Hi. Welcome back.
Hello.
So, we are figuring out the plan to rescue the Martikovs. So, you know what? Let's get some spookier music going. I'd love some spooky music.
Okay.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
Mm-hmm.
And some crows, you know. Just casual.
Imagine if spooky, scary skeletons was just playing in the background the whole time, and none of us said anything. We just acted so normal about it. Halloween episode ideas.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
I'm gonna be a rat.
Okay.
So you all set up around. What is the plan here? Who's making the first move? Essentially,
I would be. I would be on the top lighting my lantern.
Okay, so
And
you're
while
trying.
they're distracted, I'm going to dispel.
Okay. So they're starting to like settle in, and then you start like flashing like a light from your lantern through the mirror to try and get their attention. I guess I would call this. What would I call this?
An instant success.
No, not what I would call that. In fact,
Performance?
let's call this. I think performance could be good. Yeah, let's do either performance or deception. Whichever.
I
you
mean,
prefer.
they're fine. Both of them are the same number, thank goodness.
Okay.
We're gonna go deception.
Okay.
Oh fuck, no!
That secret, please.
Yep. Why is it auto setting to public now? This is annoying the crap out of me. Okay.
I don't know. Okay. You do this. You all see like this flashing light starts to pop up in the trees. It seems to be almost instantly noticed. And you see a few of them start to like notice and point it out. The head druid, you see like gestures to the two more beefy forest folk to go check it out. But they are all now like on alert. But they're all looking in your direction for the moment, at least.
Mine?
Yeah.
Okay, I would like to clarify I'm in a tree.
You're in a tree. Okay, sure.
I'm in a tree. And the crossbow is out.
While they are distracted, I'm going to whisper the dispel magic to break the alarm spell.
Okay.
Once I see Clara in position.
So this is going to be a counteract check.
I have not done this before. It's fine.
Me neither. Let's learn about counteract in the second edition. So you are making, you're doing your spell modifier and the d20 against the DC of the alarm spell that they've made.
Okay.
Oh, and this is dispel magic, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So press that counteract button, and we'll see what it rolls up.
Blind or public?
This can be public because it will be very obvious whether it works or not.
No.
You have
Hero
2 hero
point.
points.
Give a hero point.
I'm doing a hero point. Oh my god. Shoot, how do you do it as a hero point again? I forget.
Right click, and then it'll pop up a thing, and it says reroll using hero point.
Crap, what am I right clicking? There we go.
Right click, you counter. Yeah.
Yeah, I found it.
All right.
Better.
That's
Okay, better.
Better. This is going against their spell DC, essentially. You all watch. You see this spiral of spell energy come from Chance's location, and you see it like hit this invisible wall, and you see the two like moments of magical energy pushing against each other, and then chances kind of falls apart, and you can tell that it was not successful.
A 19 was not successful. Holy shit.
Must have been of a higher level.
Hey, Prospero, ready to make some distractions?
It's not that alarm was a higher level spell. It's just that you
Your
did not.
DC,
Yeah, you didn't match the DC.
I can. You said if I roll high enough stealth, I can circumvent the alarm spell, right?
Yes.
I'd like to try, to sneak in.
Shy to follow you in that.
How good is your stealth?
Good.
Pretty thick.
Well, I have +8 and then
+2 because it's in shadow. Circumstance
so
bonus.
So it's a +10.
I have a +12. I don't know if my shadow mark. I'm not really following a particular person, so I don't know if that would apply.
Shadow mark?
Yes.
What?
Can I put this in chat? Mm.
Oh, I see. You learn special following a specific target.
I think we can move in together.
That's for Shadow Mark is for when you're following someone,
okay.
like you're trying to like shadow them through a crowd or something.
Yeah. I think
So,
but still, I think I think we can move in together, and if we trip it, we'll send out the signal. Get loud.
Okay.
I whispered to Prospero, I was like, ready to make some distractions.
I hear my killing first.
Pick one.
Okay. Would
so,
you like me to...
Where's Ireena during all this? Are you standing?
I'm staying with Ireena. I think we decided.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So, Ashai and Clara, both of you, please make me secret stealth checks.
Secret tunnel.
Although, again, it will be very obvious very quickly if you failed or not.
Oh yeah.
So the two of you start to creep through the woods. The rest of them, the druids, distracted as the two strong men start to make their way toward Aster's position. They're starting to get closer to Aster, looking through the trees, trying to find you. Ashai, you get to like the spot where you know the alarm wire is, and it's not just a simple matter of like stepping over an invisible tripwire. It's a matter of like finding the weak point within the magic, and you are very used to this kind of thing. Find a spot where like the weft is very weak and just slide your way in. Clara, you attempt to do the same. Your magic, your nature is gifted towards shadow, and you weren't counting on the fire being so bright, and you kind of like try and slip through, but like you get just like light in your eye, and you put your foot down in the wrong spot, and you all hear a alarm start to go off around you.
Can I immediately cast Tanglefoot?
Let's roll for initiative.
And let's go, BB!
Can I roll stealth for my initiative since I was stealthing?
That is what I was about to say, is because you were... So, second edition, you roll your initiative based on like whatever the skill check that makes the most sense. You were stealthing, so you will take forward that stealth roll to your initiative, which was a 29.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yours was a 12.
Oh no.
Unfortunately.
I love all the angry faces.
All right.
Okay, so do I have to roll again, or?
No. I'm
Okay.
just gonna put it like in the thing.
More sparse than I was expecting. Say I'm scared.
So, how do I do the?
Dear God.
Oh God!
No!
I think I know now what. I think I know now what the what he rolled on the. He flipped on the coin.
Jesus.
Yep.
Fucking Christ. We're all dead, aren't we?
Yeah, like, how are we gonna get out of this shit? What the hell?
We have to get through it, though. We have to.
I think we're all just gonna die, simply. TPK!
A shy is 29. You don't know. Could be fine.
I do. It's a TPK.
Okay.
No.
Would I carry over my deception, or would I roll something else?
You'll carry forward that deception roll.
Okay.
Which was
100.
10.
Oh, fuck. It's bad.
Help. That's again. Is everybody in the initiative tracker, or do you guys remember how to put yourself into?
Foundry was having a seizure.
Probably because I've changed the.
How do you put?
Right click on your token, and then in the bottom right hand corner, there's something called toggle combat state. Or you can just have your token selected and hit initiative.
I'm in there, right?
Yeah, you're 24.
Yeah, I'm in there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put on some battle music.
Hey, look, Raina, there's some hot redheads.
God.
Okay.
2, precisely.
Rain only has eyes for one hot redhead.
Go, Clara!
Apparently. Clara thick.
Well, Clara, you're rolling forward that 12 from your stealth roll, unfortunately. Sorry.
What if she didn't know? What if we all said Yas, Clara, and she just got that 30?
Then I'd have a shy roll a different initiative and possibly
I'd
roll lower than
not
29.
to.
Yeah, it's odd.
Let me have this.
Release the vampire!
Do I see all these tokens at the top?
That is one of the modules that I didn't realize I accidentally, when I updated everything, I put in some older modules that I forgot to take out of my usual rotation. But it's just the initiative tracker. It's a different one.
I like it.
Oh, okay. Then
you can make it
maybe I'll
small,
keep
too.
Yeah, you can make it smaller.
The combat carousel if you click it.
All right, so
How do I make it smaller? I don't like it.
there's top left. There's a little gear, and you can, I think, no, that doesn't do size. I'm not sure.
It's the combat carousel. It's a little carnival, like merry-go-round thing button. Makes it disappear.
And Prospero.
Hold on.
It says I didn't roll initiative, but for some reason I did. But like I did.
Well, I was gonna roll forward your stealth roll because you guys are hiding, which was good. It was a 22.
Ooh. Okay.
All right, and I think I'm pretty sure.
Okay, I just made it go away. I dragged it out of frame.
That works
like
fine
that.
too. Oh, I'm sorry. It might pop up every time I change the things, but I don't know. Anyway, Ashai, you hear the alarm go off. You see the people around you turn to where Clara has just triggered the alarm. Raina's back here with Ireena, and it is Ashai's turn.
So
These are the Martikovs right here.
Yeah. Ooey. Let me check how far away.
It'd be,
of course it's 5 feet out of my fucking... Well, if I'm right in front of her. Yeah, I'm gonna just book it to,
Okay.
this... Oh, jeez. Sorry, I'm not used to, doing this on my stupid little laptop. And since I rolled stealth initiative, she should be flat-footed against me because of my sneak attack?
Yes.
Or surprise attack? It's one of those.
You're surprised, yeah, the feature, whatever it is.
Which means I get sneak attack. And I'm going to hit her with my short sword.
Go for it. And since you guys were like all ready for a fight, you don't need to like unsheath your weapons. You should already have them.
Okay, I never ever sheath my weapons, so
yeah.
I'm gonna hero point that.
Yeah, this is not you guys being like taken unawares.
Okay.
You are all ready to fight.
Are you
hero point to the exact same number? That's unfortunate. It's a miss.
I hate it here.
You still have a second attack.
Do it again.
You want your third action. Map 1.
Yeah.
But better and a hit, because they're flat-footed, and you'll get your sneak attack.
Yes.
So go ahead and roll that damage.
Does that include the sneak attack? Do I have to... I'm sorry, I've like literally not been able to roll sneak attack one time here.
There is, I figured there was an option for it, but I don't see it. So
sorry,
your sneak attack is... No, it's fine. I'm pretty sure it's still only an extra 1d6 precision damage.
Okay, I wasn't sure what die it was. I'm just gonna roll another d6.
Yeah, it's another d6. So 14 damage altogether.
Right, that's my 3 actions because I moved.
Yes.
Okay.
Still, like, catching this druid by surprise and just digging in, you see just blood start to drip down her side as she screams out in pain and surprise. That will bring it to this Wolverine's turn. You see the head druid kind of... A lot has happened in a very short amount of time. You are Ashai is the first one to run into the melee, though Clara is the one that triggered the alarm. I'm going to roll for it to see who she sends the Wolverines after. 1 to 10, they go after Ashai. 11 to 20, they go after Clara. Oh, that was private. Hold on. Sorry, Ashai. She just kind of like whistles and points at Ashai, and it's going to take 1 action towards Ashai to stride. And you see, like, at the woman's whistle, you see it just like start to really like get angry. You see just like spittle start to like froth at its mouth as it's using Wolverine Rage. And it's going to run up to Ashai, and for its third action, it's going to just like launch itself at you and try and bite you with a pounce. Well, that's a 30 to hit, which I believe is a critical.
I don't know.
Oh no, your AC is 23, so it's just a regular hit.
Oh, good.
It's still a very sizable hit, but so that is going to be 9 damage because it is. Oh no, the jaw still only does plus 7, so you take 9 damage, not 7, because it's raging. The Wolverine is raging. Welcome to the internet. Take a look around. Okay. And that is its 3 actions. That's going to bring it to Ireena.
Okay, great. Ireena is gonna move up. Okay, what are these guys right here?
These are all
Martikovs. Okay. Oh, okay, got it. I guess Ireena will move. Who's doing the?
It's me. Sorry, I was measuring for you. I'm sorry.
No, what was it? What was your?
What was the measure?
That's
40 feet for the.
Okay, then I'm gonna use my, what was it called?
Your sudden charge.
Sudden charge. To get all the way up to this guy right here, I think.
You can technically get to any of them.
No, I'm gonna. I'm gonna go to this guy.
Okay.
You guys watch Ireena just charge up the hill, barrel rushing this monitor lizard, which is very large. Like, it is as big as you are.
Shit. Alright, she's gonna, rage.
Alright, second action, rage.
And then third action, strike.
Okay. Uh, 23 is definitely a hit, so you can go ahead and roll damage. Yeah, give me that 18 damage. Look at that.
Nice.
It's a sizable chunk. Like, with one hit, you like hear one of the bones in one of its legs break.
Can I don't know if this is counted. Can I talk to the Martikovs really quick, or does that count as an action?
If it's just talking...
all I want to do is say, we are here to help and not hurt. And that's it.
Okay. So they're not, like, thinking terrible things. Alright. That will bring it to... Funnily enough, the giant monitor lizard you just hit. It is going to... it doesn't need to do that. So it is going to attempt to bite you. And that is a hit. And I need you to make a fortitude save.
You're talking to me, right?
Yes, as you feel venom start to enter your veins.
Okay.
That is more than enough to throw it off, thankfully. However, the lizard has, like, latched onto your arm. With its second action, it's using grab, so it just automatically grabs you.
I'm grappled.
You are grappled. But, I mean, you're here to fuck this guy's shit up all day anyway.
So true.
So. But, like, it is, like, latched onto your left arm, so you can't use that arm in your next attack unless you, like, end the grab. And then with its third action, it's with you still, like, in its mouth, it's going to, like, bite down even harder. And hits again. I just realized I didn't actually roll damage for that first one, did I?
No, you didn't. Did it hit?
Okay. Both of them hit, actually, yeah.
Okay.
So you take 6 damage and 9 damage. And okay. I need you to make another fortitude save as more venom gets stuck into your body. Still good.
This guy's got nothing on me.
He's got nothing on your thicky save and throws. And that is the end of that lizard's turn, which brings it to Prospero.
Alright. I am gonna run away. No, I'm not. And I just the skill that I'm running in with is sneak, right?
Yes.
Is everyone made aware of everyone else's position already?
I assume that you all know where each of your friends are because, like, this was the plan. But you don't see any inkling that any of the people in, like, any of your enemies are aware of your presence yet.
Okay, I'm gonna try to stealth over here.
Okay, so you're using the sneak action.
Yes.
Gotcha. So you...
I clear that distance?
So you stride half your speed. If you are trying to sneak.
Okay.
And then at the end of your movement, you roll stealth again.
Okay.
To see if you continue to be undetected.
Oh, I see my movement again. It's like 30 feet.
I think it's either going to be 25 or 30. It's on your character. Yeah, yours is 30. I assume you have feet. So half that would be 15. You can move up to 15 feet if you are sneaking.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3.
All right, and make me another stealth check to see if you continue to remain undetected.
Okay, I will do that. Public or private?
This can be public.
All right. Stealth. Hit him. Hey, that's good.
It is good. You still have 2 more actions.
Okay. I'm just gonna continue to stealth up to that tree stump.
Okay, so make another stealth check.
Okay. Is that before or after I move?
After you move.
After I move. Okay.
It's essentially seeing if your movement has attracted attention.
I am gonna re-roll that one with a hero point.
Absolutely.
No, that's not what I know.
No?
It hit the wrong option.
Oh, okay. Used a fortune effect.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so
just mark off a hero point and re-roll it.
Yeah.
Okay. Previous one was a nat 1. This is a 15. Okay, perfect.
Okay, and because you're now like behind cover, you actually get a +2 circumstance bonus, so it's actually a 27 to remain hidden.
Okay, I am going to take my last action and shoost.
Shoost. Okay.
I'm going to shoost. I am going to. It's double left click or double right click to target.
Double right click.
Double right click, and everyone is all currently ganging up on a shy over here, right?
Yeah, I mean, a shy was trying to gang up on them, but then the Wolverine was like, I'm gonna make us kneel out of the shy.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll target the Wolverine. Alrighty. Let me shoost. Action.
Da-da-da.
Strike. Are you fucking kidding me? Again with this load thing. Good God.
It is important. You should still have the macro in the bottom left corner.
I have sheath drop and rounds. Bottom left corner, you said?
Bottom left corner, there's like a little folder, and if you click that, it'll pop open up a row of like macro buttons. And I don't remember if we actually did that, but I can do it for you real quick.
Thank you, sir.
There. So you have been reloaded, so now you can attack.
10-4. All right. Shoosting.
Shoost away. That is a hit.
Yeah. All right. I will roll damage, and it's gonna be. Did I go all the way to the...
Do you get...
Why did I scroll all the way to the first fucking thing? Okay, damage.
I don't know. Do you get additional anything from this being because you're hidden, or...
No.
No? Okay.
I just don't necessarily want them to know where I am.
Sure. Firing a gun is a very loud thing.
Yes.
We will see if you continue to remain hidden.
Sure.
But at the moment, at least you are undetected.
Yes.
But that is your third action, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, then that will bring it to one of the druids, the one over here by Ireena. She is going to whip out her staff. Go ahead and make your jokes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And she is going to cast Shillelagh on the staff that she is holding. Shillelagh. And that's 2 actions for her. And so now her staff is now like growing with vines and leaves and brimming with primal energy. And for her 3rd action, she's going to step up to where Ireena is, but that is all she can do on this turn. The next turn, she's probably gonna try and beat the shit out of you with it. That leads it to the head druid's turn. He... Let me think. I guess if he sent the Wolverines after Shy, Clara is currently the one that broke the alarm, and he is immediately aware of. So he is going to point his... he has like a club that he points towards Clara, and he is going to cast Chilling Darkness.
Huh?
Which is an attack roll at Clara. Which is a crit.
Oh no.
Or no.
Magical. Okay. And well, let's see that damage. So that is 5d6 cold damage, doubled because it's a crit. So, Clara, you take 36 points of damage.
Are you alive? I can hear you, bestie. Speak.
It's okay to hear you.
Robin, you're muted.
It's so... Oh, there you go. What'd you say?
I'm unconscious.
Oh, no!
Oh my god!
Hi.
Yeah. One hit,
no.
and you just watch Clara crumple to the ground as this
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
cold ray of darkness just slams into her with unholy energy.
Guys, we have to free the
Should
Martikov.
we
We're all gonna die
fucking
here.
run? No, actually, should we our healer is down. Should we fucking run?
We're so separated. It's not even a full round.
And I don't... Did we all see that happen, or...
I mean, yeah, you guys are aware, like, this is a fight. You're watching everything that's going on.
I'm being so serious right now. Should we run?
Question: can you use hero points to make other people do things? No? Okay.
No. I'm sorry. It only works for roles that you are a part of.
Who has potions?
Sorry.
I have a potion.
I got nothing.
Oh, I think I have a potion too.
Okay.
Let me check.
Sorry, I needed to actually cast the spell.
You did.
All right, so the druid just watches that happen, and then looks at the Martikovs and looks at all of you, and says something that only Chance understands. Chance, you hear him say, "Leave now, or they're next." And that is his turn. He uses his 3rd action for that. The other Wolverine is going to also rage and then pounce at a Shy.
Oh, bitch. Ugh.
We're having a great time here tonight.
The one
Oh,
that's
there is a crit fail.
it trips over
The
itself.
DM giveth and the DM taketh away.
Listen, it's my turn to be the punching bag of Shy.
No.
You made me target the healer.
Need to share with the rest of the
No.
We didn't make you do shit.
He rolled evil DM today. We all know it.
We did.
I did.
He
Yeah.
knocked,
Actually, sorry,
knocked
that's
the healer out in one hit.
that's a miss. I forgot to map it.
Remember your map, people. Remember your map.
I'm remembering it. And well, that's its 3 moves, move and 2 attacks. Which brings it to Ireena's turn. She sees Clara go down, and she is gonna run up to you, and she does okay. She runs up to you, and she's going to lean down, and she's going to like grab you and like, Clara, you have to get up. Please get up. And you see her hands glow with holy energy, positive energy, and she is casting Lay on Hands on you.
Yeah, because she's a what? Everybody.
You don't know.
She's a paladin.
Oh no, I have no idea. Yep.
Paladin.
So you restore 6 HP, and you gain a +2 status bonus to your AC for 1 round.
I'm alive.
My little paladin girlfriend.
I mean, it would be champion in this if that's what she was, but you don't know if she's a paladin or not.
Oh yeah, I have no idea.
Lay on Hands is not necessarily a paladin spell.
Is she a celestial
ability?
Is she an angel?
You don't know. You don't know.
I'm writing it down. Is potentially.
But that is what she does. That is her 3 actions: to stride up to you and lay on hands. That will bring it to this other druid. Which one is this? That one. The one right next to Ashai. She's going to do the same thing the other one did. She's going to cast Shillelagh on herself. But this time she's right next to you. So she can use her 3rd action immediately to just slap you with her stick.
She can certainly try.
Okay, lesbian.
Well, that do be hitting.
You just feel a whap. That should be 2d8 because of reasons.
1d8 though.
No, because Shillelagh gives her an extra damage dice. That's the entire reason she used it. So that's going to be 7 damage to Ashai.
Damage.
And that brings it to Chance's turn.
So the one that said that they were going to take out the Martikovs is the guy standing on the log, right?
This guy, yeah.
Alright. I'm going to move forward.
Which, in case you were wondering, is not anyone you know.
Okay, I was about to ask that too. And...
Although he is clearly from, like, the people that raised you.
Yeah. I'm going to yell at Prospero, they're going to start killing the Martikovs next. And then I cast Flaming Sphere right on top of his head, please, and thank you.
Absolutely.
Lightning sphere?
Flaming Sphere.
Oh, I was like, how many spheres you got, bestie?
I wish I had a lightning sphere, that'd be awesome. I don't think it's a thing.
Sphere for every day of the week.
I wish.
Right. So that is a reflex save. Success.
So he takes...
So, yeah, it's going to take half the damage.
Not bad.
Not bad, not bad. Alright, 6 damage.
And I think that is all I can do right now.
Alrighty then.
Unless can I move closer? Or did I move forward?
No, you already used your stride and then 2 actions.
Yeah. Okay,
here. Yeah. That's fine. That brings it to Clara. You had a very lovely close encounter with death. You just saw Pharasma for half a second. Before you come back, and you just see Ireena hovering over you, looking down at her hands, a little confused, which you can see like motes of positive energy just like starting to float away.
We're not finished yet. Shy, how bad are you?
I'll be fine.
Can take a few more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Famous last words.
I will 1 action, second level heal myself. So that is.
Sure.
I'll take. That's it all counts for something. And then with my remaining 2 actions, I will cast Blight.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
20-foot burst. So where are you popping that bad boy?
Oh no, that's Chance. Oh no.
Chance is there.
No, do it. If you can take him out, do it.
I can hit 5 enemies at once. Are you okay with this, Chance?
Only 5? Because if you were gonna hit 2 badgers, a druid,
yeah, I was about to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 targets.
So it would miss Chance.
Circle that aren't Chance.
Well, no, because it hits everybody in that burst, including
Right, that's
Chance.
what they're saying. That's what I'm saying.
Fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Take
So
him out.
you all watch like all of the plant life in the area just immediately starts to like wilt. And so, oh boy, they all need to make fortitude saves. And you need to make a fortitude save as well.
So
Seeing a lot of failures.
Those are doubles. That was a double
Who's
10
double
that
10?
Clara rolled.
That's double 10s.
Yikes.
did I make it?
Oh, did you succeed?
I think I did.
You did! It's a DC 20! It's a DC 20!
Thank God.
Hey, yo.
Okay, 20 damage. Okay. So all of the enemies failed except for the main druid.
Of course.
So they all take 20 damage, which puts one of the Wolverines very far down. The other one also fairly far down. The druid in front of a shy, you see them just like wilt, like they just like the primal energy around their staff just like immediately falls apart, and the staff itself crumbles into dust, and she dies.
Excellent play, Clara. Excellent play.
Off as fuck.
Yes.
The
Listen.
monitor lizard is also not looking great. The cultist, you know, it's still a fair amount of damage because of how well you rolled, but he only seems marginally
He
affected
also
by
has a
it.
giant ball of fire on him too.
Long range AoE spells are a favorite from my wizard. She is built to be a sniper, so I love me a long range.
We do love some blight. And you did this from the floor too. Like you all just watch Clara just like
Did I take half of that, by the way?
It's our pine soul,
you
baby.
take half of that, so you take
Okay.
10 damage.
Alright.
Retribution.
Retributive strike. That brings it to this monitor lizard. Their companion has just snuffed it, and just took a huge amount of damage. It is going to start running away from this fight. It is with its handler gone and the amount of damage it took, it is essentially considered like a wild beast at this point, and it's just using all 3 of its actions to run away from this fight. So it gets there.
He just noped right out.
Yep. And that's just it's just a burst. It doesn't stick around, right?
Yeah, it's just a burst.
Okay, so I can
That
get rid of
burst
that.
is what the spell says.
Yeah. That will bring it to all the way at the bottom. Well, not quite to Aster yet. These 2 warriors They hear the fighting go on behind them, but they were given orders to go and find Aster.
Right. Do they know I'm there?
Huh?
Do they know I'm there, though?
They saw something.
Right.
So the first thing that he's going to do is he's going to search for you. What was... You're using your deception for the
right, but you said it was
the initiative. But what was? Do you make me a stealth check, because I don't remember what your stealth check from before was.
Okay, I can do that.
Or actually, no, he's going to make it against your stealth DC is what he's going to do.
Fine.
So what's your stealth DC?
Hold on. Ooh! I know what
it's
it
10
is.
Plus whatever your stealth is.
10 plus is 18.
18. Okay, so he looks, doesn't see anything, and he's going to assume that this was some kind of distraction and that the fight is happening back there. And he is going to start making his way back to everybody else. But far enough away that nobody else is really close to him. I know the tokens look a little silly, but I'm just using a stat block. So it's going to be moving 2 actions to move. He's going to go up to where Chance is.
Bring it.
But that's his 3 actions. He will tell the other person that, like, it doesn't seem to be anyone there, and so it's not going to waste a turn searching for Aster, and is just going to... let me make sure he can reach that far, because... No, not quite. He can get there. Right. He will... That's the wrong button. Go right here. Not quite flanking Chance, but is still going to get there so he can attack you. Which hits just by 1. For 7 bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
All right. And now it is finally Aster's turn.
Hey, yo. Okay. I will, from here... I'm so far away. I'm gonna use my reflection and move 15 feet over here. And then move from there, so you don't have to add another token. 25. Oh, nope, 25. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll move there. Okay. So I'm gonna move all the way over here. Ka-choo! That's 2 actions.
Sure.
And because I have the crossbow out, a quas. Oh no, it's 30 feet. Is crossbow only 20? Let me double check.
Oh no, you're the one with the crossbow.
No, I know. Oh no, 120.
That's one more what I figured.
That's what I thought. Okay. So I'm gonna shoot from. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna shoot this one because. What is that? Loaded. Okay.
Cool. I was loading your crossbow for
Thank you.
Which you would have done before the fight.
Right, 100%. Thank you. I'm gonna fire my crossbow at that bitch. So I got a double right there. Fire!
There's a sushi restaurant, and they do it like Chipotle, where you can get a bowl of sushi stuff. If you get cheese on it, they're like, "Do you want to melt the cheese?" And then you're like, "Yes." And they take a fucking blowtorch, and they're like, "Fire!" Anyway, that's it. Continue.
Just a miss, unfortunately. It is very important. And I'm
glad
that you
can I hero points? I have 2.
You absolutely can.
Sick.
That's what they're for.
Okay, these hero points ain't doing shit for me.
Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, Sometimes that's just what happens.
That is my turn, though.
Okay. That will bring it all the way back to a shy. You just watch the druid in front of you get dehydrated to death. leaving 2 Wolverines around you that don't look great.
Shy, pretty sure this isn't going great, so just gonna move away from here and go back over to the Martikovs with her first action. Can I use my remaining 2 actions to try and like cut them loose?
I would say with your blade, you can use 1 interaction on each of your actions to cut 2 of them free. So you have 2 actions, so you can cut 2 of them free.
Okay, so that gets rid of that. Frees 4 of them, or
no,
2.
No,
it's
like
one
each.
Okay, that makes sense.
1 person per action that you use to free them.
I just say run.
Okay. The 2 next to you are the 2 younger boys that you just and they immediately just like get up and they start to run. I'll just say, for ease sake, they'll get 1 action as a reaction to run. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, that far. And then I'll essentially give the Martikovs like the lair action for their turn to run away when it gets there. But that is it for you for right now, yeah?
Duh.
Alright. This Wolverine is going to step closer to you. They're not intelligent, so they're not moving into flanking. They're just following their last order. And it's going to attempt to bite you. Which is a miss. Why is your... Oh, nimble dodge. Are you... Well, you don't need to nimble dodge that because it's not close enough. And then claw attack for the 3rd one. Which that one's a hit. For 12 damage, not 10. Because it's raging. And that will be its turn, bringing it to Ireena. You are still... This monitor lizard just has a hold of your arm and will not let go.
But I'm not grappled or anything, right?
No, you are grappled by
I am grappled. Then I'm gonna try and get out of the grapple.
Okay. So you're going to make an escape, which is either an athletics or acrobatics, I believe.
Private or public?
No, that can be public. Again, this is one of those, like, it's very obvious whatever happens. Yeah, 25 is definitely higher than its DC. You managed to shake it off and you are no longer grappled.
Alright, for my second action...
You literally just, like, throw it to the ground. You just do that thing where you, like, yank it up in the air off of the ground and just, poof, like, slam it against the ground like the Hulk and it let go.
Love. Sexy. Okay, my second action, I'm going to attempt to finish this guy off.
Go for it.
Nat 20, baby!
Ooh! That crit damage.
Yes. Let's go, lesbians.
Oh, not great damage.
Not great, but wait, did you just roll damage or did you roll crit? That looks like it's just regular damage.
Oh. Sorry, can I do it again?
Button. Yeah, hit the critical button.
It's better.
There we go.
Oh, shit!
Oh my god!
Jeez!
You just watch, like, she hits it so hard on the ground that it, like, bounces up in the air, and then she just baseball. You just, like, hear, like, a bunch of snapping bones and just, like, blood spray, and this poor lizard just goes flying, like, 20 feet back. It's just cut in half. It's just in half. It's in pieces on the floor.
For my third action, can I cut the rest of the Martikovs out?
You can get one of them out.
Okay, I'll do the one next to me. That's fine.
All right, that is the old man next to you.
And I'm going to say the same thing. I'm going to see a shy do that, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to say run. Run!
It's just like, looks like he wants to say something, but starts to hobble his way away. He's a bit slower than the Utes, so he doesn't get as far with his reaction, but... So that lizard is dead, which brings it to Prospero's turn.
Okay. I am going to... I'm gonna look over at Chance real quick and go, good?
Fine. Take care of the glowy hand one.
Okay, I'm gonna do that then. That's a good idea. And then I'm going to stride, non-sneaking, over here.
Okay.
You can only make it to 30 feet. Let me turn off my actual.
Just don't get within the same square as him, because there is a giant flaming sphere on top of him. So.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Where is my move my token? Move my token. Book controls. Move.
Where are you going? Just tell me where you're going.
I want to go over here, sir. But as I'm striding, I want to running reload.
Running reload, absolutely.
Running reload.
Love that.
Running reload. So step stride, and then.
What?
Huh?
Nothing. Continue.
I'm going to interact.
Interact. Okay.
It says you can reload your weapon on the move. You stride, step, or sneak, then interact to reload. So I'm assuming that's either just reload while I'm moving, or
that's reloading it. Yeah. Interact to reload is the action. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I already did it. Cool.
Yes.
Sweet. All right. And I'm gonna shoot him.
Go for it. That's your second action to shoot.
I would strike. Ah.
That is a miss.
No.
Do you have another hero point, or did you use both of them already? Remember, when you come back from the break, you get another one. So
I didn't use. Then I do have another hero point.
Yes. Do you want to use it now, or?
Sure.
Go for it.
Sure. You roll using a hero point. Hey,
there you go. Good part. It's a regular hit, so go ahead and roll damage.
That's a
7 points of damage. Not bad.
And then I would like to... Am I within 10 feet away?
Yes.
Fuck. Which means I'd have to take a step, and then it's another action.
That was 30 feet from where you were to there, right?
Correct,
Yeah. Oh, that is not what I intended to do.
No, that's
Sorry.
my thing, Jonathan.
Sorry. Yeah.
You know what, then? I am just going to...
You could intimidate?
I'm gonna performance check and try to demoralize him.
Yeah, okay.
You just hear a Chance yell out, if we want to keep someone alive, it would be him.
Alright, go ahead and make a demoralize check.
Alright. Well, I just make a performance check, because I have the skill feat.
Correct.
Now, to do so.
Yes. So make a performance check, and it's going to be against his will DC. That is a 22. What do you say to demoralize him?
I pull out the fiddle and I just go, you ever seen someone play the fiddle with an outdoorsy dueling sword? It sounds awful.
It is so awful that he looks confused but not demoralized, unfortunately. His will DC is higher than 22.
Okay. That was fun.
But it was a good effort.
It was
I
very
shot
fun.
hopefully he's aggroed with me. Anyway.
You've definitely caught his attention.
Cool.
That brings it to this druid in front of Ireena. She just watched, like, all of the vegetation over here die and just watched this undead pirate come out of the trees to attack her leader druid friend. But she is going to... well, she's got her staff in hand, which is shillelied, and is going to attack Ireena with it. And miss. I think at that point then, she is going to, with her other hand, reach out towards you, and she is going to cast Burning Hands.
Oof. Who can play at that game, motherfucker?
Right there. So I need a reflex save from you, Ireena.
Ooh.
19 is a success. So take half damage. So Ireena, you take 2d6 minus 4?
Should be plus 4.
No, we don't need that. Minus 4. Minus 10.
It should be 2d6 plus 4, because that's what it is on my character sheet.
Yeah. Minus 4? Ireena, you're not...
Reyna's resistant to fire.
I don't know. So that's 9 halved is going to be 4 damage to you, Ireena. I don't know why it's... all of her spells. Is there something on her stat block that says it should be doing this? Oh! I know why. That's silly.
What is going on?
Don't worry about it.
I'm worried.
No, you take 4 damage.
Okay, I don't know what's going on, so I'm gonna just do it manually.
That's fine. So you took 2 damage already. Just give yourself 2 more damage.
I did.
Okay. That will bring it to Big Daddy Cultist Druid.
Father?
He has to
what?
make a saving throw.
Right, dexterity save or reflex save.
Do I just cast it again? I think that's how I did
Just
it last
cast it
time.
again. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that's a failure, so he's going to take full damage. Just make sure it didn't deduct a spell slot. Alright, so that is a failure, so he's going to take full damage from that, which is a fair amount. He's going to step out of it so that he's no longer inside of it. And is then going to... Actually, no, he's not going to move out of it. He's just going to look back at you, at Chance specifically, and just say, "I've warned you." And he's going to cast a 3-action harm.
No.
No?
Don't do that.
Sorry. I'm gonna do it. No.
Can I use my last... can Dispel Magic be in a reaction?
Nope.
No, okay.
The way Counterspell works in 2nd edition is if you have the same... The way if you have the same spell prepared, you can expend that to attempt to counteract their casting of it. There's not a counter spell.
Okay. No worries.
So you all watch as this enormous explosion of negative energy in a 30-foot emanation around him just explodes outward. So everybody in that 30 feet is going to make a fortitude save.
Can you make a circle again?
I don't know why it immediately... It is negative damage, so you're going to be fine, Prospero.
I literally am at the edge. I didn't hit
barely
me.
made it out of there.
Will I be
oh my
okay?
God.
You just see fucking Prospero get Superman up, just like...
He's just like, yeah!
Oh no!
Hold on, I think I have something for this. Where is it?
I'm so scared right now.
Should I like hero point that? What does negative damage? Do I know?
Would this be considered a reflex? No, it's not a reflex saving throw. It's just a fortitude.
It's a fortitude.
Yeah. Yeah. Can I use a hero point to try and? Did that save a 16?
A 16 is not a save. No.
Okay. Ooh, that's probably real high.
And there's 2 Martikovs in this explosion as well.
No, not the Martikovs. We need them.
Hey!
I have AoE
the older
heals.
brother and
Be fine.
what looks like the one that doesn't look related to them, but so they're gonna make some. I'm using one of the other stat blocks.
Kids and the old man are out of range.
Wait,
Yes,
Jonathan.
they are. What's up?
Jonathan, what does negative damage do to Vampire Ashai?
Yeah.
It heals her, but he doesn't know that.
Okay, good
so
for
that
you,
is
Dad.
1 success and 1 failure for the Martikovs. And we're gonna roll some damage. 15 negative damage. You see the 2 Martikovs there, or the Martikov and the other person that's with them. One of them like takes a bit of it. The other one just like takes it real hard. Thankfully, it's not a critical failure for the other one because the DC is 21. So if you rolled higher than 21, that's a success and you take half damage. If you rolled lower than that, you take full damage.
What about all the guys around us?
I'm getting to them.
Oh, okay.
This unless he critically succeeds, which is impossible. The 2 Wolverines, you just watch them just pass away. Like the negative energy ravages them. They were too low to survive it at all. The druid might be okay. It's a failure for her, but just a regular failure.
Does he have to make one? The cost
no,
is inside it, or he's good? Okay.
No, he does not. This guy over here has to make one.
So do I heal 15 instead of taking damage?
You heal 15,
Okay.
yeah. That guy takes no damage as he critically succeeds with a nat 20. Martikov 1 looks okay. He looks a little bit hurt, but not super duper hurt. The other one definitely took a lot more of a hit. But they are both still alive.
Thank gosh.
Maybe surprisingly that they are more sturdy than you would expect non-combatants to be. Because, like, obviously it healed the shy, but for the rest of you got hit by it, it was like a solid chunk of this negative necrotic energy.
What does it look like to, like, Clara and I at the precipice of this, like, burst?
You just see this wall of negative energy. Just this, it looks like this wave, like almost like static in the air, and you see like this energy being leached out of everything. Like the bits of grass that were killed from the blight instantly just like turn to dust. The rest of them turn like black and charred, and it just like comes within like inches of your face, and you react, but it stops just short of you.
Does he notice that Prospero and I didn't take damage
probably.
just now?
Probably, yeah. He watched the things in front of you die, but you were just like, oh, yes, that feels good. And he realizes he may have misjudged how useful this spell would be. But that is his turn. That's all 3 of his actions. Which brings it to Ireena.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Because technically the damage it didn't do any damage, does he technically critically fail attacking me?
He critically fails at attacking you, sure.
Can I opportune riposte?
I don't think you're close enough yet still. You're still 10 feet away, right?
Yeah, I am. Fair enough.
Otherwise, I might have given it to you, but sorry. Ireena, in the meantime, just kind of like looks down at her hands, and Clara, who just like fucking nuked half the battlefield, and she's just like, I didn't know I could do that. Well, that's good. I'm very glad you're okay. And she's going to stand up and start making her way to... she's going to go and try and rescue the other Martikovs before anything else terrible happens to them. She uses 1 action to stride towards them, and 2 actions to cut the 2 of them loose. And they're going to start trying to run away. They catch up to the younger kids. The one that looks like the odd one out. All the Martikovs, you can like tell that they're Martikovs. They all have jet black hair, very pin straight, slight tans, and like you can see clear like facial features that are same. The one that you think is probably the one that Elvir called Dag. He has more of like a light brown, dusty hair with like a very full beard. He like grasps Ireena hand and just says thank you, and starts to follow his family away from the battle. And that will bring it to Chance.
All right. I'm more focused on that guy. Does it only takes 1 action to move the sphere again, right?
Yes, to sustain the sphere, yeah.
Can I just smack it into him again as 1 action?
Does
that work?
Well, he's still standing on top of it because he elected not to move, so he could use the 3-action harm. I don't know exactly how it works. Can you just pop it into chat again real quick?
Yeah.
So I can see it. On the subsequent rounds, relative deals. Okay, so it doesn't deal damage at the start of their turn. It deals damage when you sustain it. Right, but we already rolled the damage again at the beginning of his turn, so I'm gonna say
because his turn he takes it. But if I moved it to hit him again, would it?
No, it doesn't deal damage at the start of their turn. The way I'm reading it is that it only deals damage when you sustain it on future turns. So we'll say that the failure that it had last round...
it deals 3d6 fire damage to each creature in that square that you move it to.
When you sustain it, not at the beginning of their turn. It would say specifically it deals it at the beginning of their turn if that was what it was meant to do. So we'll say that the damage it took earlier is what it takes now while you sustain the spell.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna keep it there, and I'm gonna just smack this guy with my staff.
So you still have 2 actions. So you're using 1 to stride up to him?
Oh no, I'm gonna go after the 2 guys next to me.
Oh,
I'm just gonna keep this flaming sphere over him. Yeah.
Sure, gotcha. Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll. No, it's fine. I misunderstood.
Um,
That's a hit.
Sweet.
Like that.
5 damage.
And do I have to take a negative if I hit the other guy?
Yeah, map multiple attack penalty. Yep.
Okay. I didn't know if it was against the same person.
Anytime you use an action that has the attack property.
Oh, that was so close to 20.
You increase your multiple attack penalty.
Okay. Well, that is all I can do.
That is a miss, yeah. Which will bring it to. Who's next? Clara.
Me. It's me.
It's
Okay.
you.
Is anybody below half health?
Barely, but yes, but I'm good.
Shy looked like she wasn't doing great, but then she just got slammed by a harm spell and is now looking actually pretty good.
He's looking pretty cocky
Reina's,
right now. Is what's happening.
Reina's fine, so don't even worry about Reina.
Prospero, how are you?
You actually look at Prospero, and he's just beaming with a smile on his face. Just
You are still laying down on the ground as you have.
I'm gonna stand up from prone. I'm gonna use one action to stand up from prone because that's a good idea.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
You see Chance kind of on her own fighting off two people, and she's taken a few hits to be sure.
I think Aster's fine. He's just kind of right outside the circle.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aster is just not.
And and our two enemies up here, our main two. How are the two of them looking respectively?
They both look bloodied, so not like on death's door, but they have been, they're bleeding a little bit.
Okay.
We would call it half health.
Yeah. All right. Can heal the Martikovs that got hurt. But I think they're going to be fine because they have to go through a lot of us to get to them. Or I can try. Because if I move closer, I'll only be able to do single action. So I'd heal myself again. I'm not doing so good. Sorry.
That's absolutely fine. It's definitely a good use of heal.
Please heal yourself. I think you're the worst off of all of us.
I probably
We don't want the healer to die.
I'm at 12.
Yeah, you're definitely worse off though.
Are you just using a single action or?
I guess I'll use I'll use a first level 2-action heal. So I can get that good bonus.
Extra health, the extra 8, sure. Oh, nice. Sticky 14. You all watch Clara's wounds knit and heal themselves under your gaze.
We've truly been healed by my cat rolling onto her back and displaying the belly. Very good.
That's best. Alright. That brings it to the monitor lizard that's running away. And at this point, it's just so far gone that it's not even in the scenario anymore. This guy is going to finish where he was trying to move and just go there, and is now flanking Chance. And second attack is going to be with the Atlas.
Gotta pee real bad.
Go pee. Oh my goodness. Absolutely terrible.
It's like Matrix style.
Still gonna try a second time.
Yeah.
And critically misses. Yeah. No, that's... Oh, I still have Ireena targeted. That's hilarious. Actually, hold on, what is your... Okay, that would still miss, the first one. Even flat-footed, and it would miss.
Why did my AC go down? It was 19. Why is it now 17?
Because you're flat-footed.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of which, the next one is going to... I think the first thing... he's not really trained in any of those, so he's just going to attack you. Still not doing anything.
Matrix moving all over. Oh,
there we go. That's a hit. Yeah. 6 damage.
Alright.
And actually, it's going to be an extra d6 for sneak attack. So an extra 1 damage.
Okay. Guess.
And
no, I'm not doing so great.
Is then going to use his third action to move over here behind Prospero. And that will bring it to Aster. Make me proud, rat boy.
You get to get behind me.
I mean, you're aware that someone just ran behind you. Like you've got battle awareness. You know that what's immediately around you.
Aster, get him.
Your girl.
Are you muted?
Yes, I'm muted. Sorry.
I was like, go ahead. Come on.
No, I got it. Heck. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna get down on one knee, and I'm gonna aim the crossbow a little more because I missed the first time.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take a shot. Oh no, I have to reload it.
You gonna take a shot?
I'm take a
Everybody
shot.
take shots.
Take shots. Okay.
Alright, so 1 action to reload.
Yes, I have to interact. Okay, thanks. I appreciate that.
I gotcha.
And then I'm gonna take a shot. Oh wait, hold up. Sorry, I gotta click them first, or else it's not gonna match. Click.
I specifically have this module installed so that we remember to reload.
I'm sorry. Okay.
No, it's for me too.
For ya?
That's a hit.
Oh, the hit. Okay, perfect. Damage. Okay, fuck you, first of all.
7. Yeah, sometimes the dice don't like you.
The dice don't like me. And
then third action.
Right, because that's the second one. Okay. I'm going to. What the fuck am I gonna do?
I don't know.
Your best.
My best is all I can do. I guess reload again, right? Like that's the next thing I have to do.
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay. Thank you. That's it. I guess that's it. Guns are funky.
It's definitely intended for you to like really focus on ranged weapons if you want them to be super useful.
Right.
Ashai.
Ashai is feeling cocky after his spell just healed her. She's going to step over the dead body of this Wolverine and walk up
he's mine.
to him. Is that as close as I can get? His token is weird. And
do you want something fun to happen?
Can I finish what I was gonna say? And
yeah,
maybe
sure. Yeah.
That's a dangerous question.
Flavor.
It is a dangerous question.
I always want something fun to happen, but I just
Find fun.
Her red eyes glinting with the firelight. She like smirks a little and flashes one of her fangs, and walks up to him and says, "Strahda sends her regards," and puts her hand on his face and casts Chill Touch.
Yes.
That's fun.
Incredibly erotic.
That's kind of hot. Okay, go ahead. Chill Touch. So that is going to be a fort save. That's a success, so we'll take half damage. Or does it just not do damage if you succeed? No, he's just enfeebled 1 on a critical failure. So I think it still does the usual like half damage. So go ahead and roll damage.
I also get sneak attack damage because of the feat I took. It's an innate spell.
Yeah.
Plus 1d6.
So that's an extra d6. Alright, so it's going to take half of that. So 4, and then 4 sneak attack damage. And you feel... I'm going to explain it so you can choose whether it happens or not. You feel the power going through you. And as you like channel your magical energy into him, you feel this tingle in your body that seems to like start from your toes and start to creep up your legs, and you can feel it like starting to fill you up, and you feel like you can take it if you want to. This power.
Yeah, fuck me up.
You all watch as little sparks of electricity start to trail up Ashai's form. And then down her hand, and you cast Tempest Surge as part of this.
What chances?
What does it mean? What does this mean?
Not in the middle of this one this time.
This is not going to be nearly as explosive as the last thing that happened, because this is just your power manifesting. He gets to make a reflex save. Succeeds. But he's still gonna take half of. Well, actually, what's your spell DC?
Chill Touch was an 18 DC.
18. So he actually critically succeeds. You all watch as he just like rears back, like the mention of Strahda and watching this electrical energy starts to creep up you. He just barely manages to get out in time. You all watch as you hear this sharp crack of lightning, and this explosion of electric energy bursts out from your hand that you weren't expecting, which he avoids, but is like inches from his face, and you just feel this power filling you. But that, I believe, is your turn, yes?
Yes.
Damn.
Ireena.
Okay, so Ireena's gonna go after this bitch right here.
Sure. Give me that thick damage again. 19,
not so thick.
19 is a hit. It's pretty thick. It's thick enough that you just how do you I described the last one. How do you kill this woman?
This woman, I'm going to be pissed that she fucking
hit you with her stick.
Yeah, well, didn't she hit me with fire too at one point? I can't remember.
Yeah, she cast Burning Hands on you as well.
That's right. She cast Burning Hands on me, so I am going to chop both of her hands off and then her neck.
You'll just like see her like twist the blade, and you hear this scream of pain, and you look and you just see this woman's hands have just been cleanly bisected from her body, and then you just see and the scream is cut off, and you just hear like 4 separate thuds as she falls to the ground in pieces.
With my next action, I'm going to... Wait, is that it? Who else do we have to... Oh, this guy.
You
So
got 2 people behind me,
yeah.
and one person is currently engaging Chance.
I'm gonna move over this way. Kind of in the area of this guy right here.
Okay.
And then for my third action, I'm gonna see Shy turn into lightning, I guess.
I guess.
And she's gonna scream, "What the fuck was that?"
Do I have to wait till my turn to answer? I don't know.
Oh, you could answer.
I think she just looks back at you with unsure eyes. doesn't say anything.
But it feels good though too, doesn't it?
Oh my god. Okay. That's it. That's my turn.
Okay. Prospero.
What is the necessary movement what is the disengage action in this thing? It's just step.
There isn't one. Yeah. If you are worried that something specifically has an opportunity attack feature, because not every creature does, step is 5 feet, moving carefully away to avoid opportunity attacks. But not every creature has it.
Okay.
But like, if you're going for the main druid, like he's only 5 feet away anyway.
I'm just gonna move this way. On my move, I'm gonna running reload.
Sure.
I didn't want to move there. I wanted to move there. Here we go. And where's my interact? Ah, fuck it, just to reload. Okay. Now, I'm gonna look at this gentleman here, and I'm gonna go. Oh, hello there. Thanks for the chop. I feel fucking great. And I'm going to swing at him, sir. And I swung at him, sir.
Go ahead and swing.
And I kick him, sir.
You fucking kidding me?
He's still like reeling from the electricity that a shy just almost roasted him with, and it leads him just far enough away from your cutlass that he avoids it.
Right then.
He just like jumps onto the log and is now just like balancing on it, trying to get away from all of you.
We're dancing now, are we? All right then, we're gonna dance. And I'm gonna do my new thing. I'm gonna leading dance because I am the true lord of the dance.
That's
where's that from?
The Weird Al.
Irish culture.
Yeah, Irish culture.
I have to make a performance check against his will save.
Okay.
I will do so, sir.
Do so.
Oh, that's bad.
That's probably not going to do it. Yeah.
It's not a crit failure, is it?
You said will save?
Yes.
I'm afraid it is indeed a critical failure.
Let me double check the actual wording here. You know what? I'll put it in. I'll put it in here for.
You attempt to like follow him onto the log, but you are just so full of vim and vigor and just like ready to start shit that you just like faceplant into the log and fall prone.
Damn it!
You all just watch Prospero just slam, like, if he had teeth that weren't all like undead, he would have lost a couple.
How do I? Can you equip prone to me? Thank you, sir.
I just did. Yes. Yep. All right, and that was your third action, right?
Yes, it was. Unfortunately.
It happens. Which brings it right to his turn.
He's gonna take another saving throw.
Not at the beginning of his turn. We just discussed this.
If he starts his...
No,
Wait,
it is
okay,
when you
sorry,
sustain the spell on your turn.
Sorry.
He is going to now that like he's got only his two buddies. He's going to bark at them in the forest folk language. Chance you understand. He's saying like, "Cover me! I must return to the hill," and is going to start running away. And he's going to use all of his actions to run. I don't think he has seen Aster yet, so he's just running in your direction.
Oh no!
5, 15.
Aster's just a rat. Just a rat, guy.
He's just a rat.
He's a rat, guy.
That's 25. I'd say probably when he gets here, he looks and just like sees you and just like does a double take, but he's still running.
And we both double take. We both go, huh?
Does a Strahda get an attack of opportunity?
Unless you have the attack of opportunity feature, no.
Oh,
He does not.
Like it's that the meme of the siblings passing each other in the cars.
Yeah, literally, I'm like, huh?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. With his third action, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. He's that far. Like, he's heading to the south. Very far away from all of you. And that is his turn. He's going to use all 3 of his actions to try and run away. And is doing a fairly good job of it, too. Ireena is going to... was about to like go engage him, but like now he's run. But she sees that Chance is still in trouble, and so she's going to move 15, 25, 2 actions to get up there, and is going to attack that guy. So rapier. And misses.
Damn it.
Yep. That was her 3 actions, but that brings it to Chance's turn.
Alright, I'm ignoring this guy.
Now you can, if you want to continue sustaining your flaming sphere, you can use an action to do that and move it somewhere.
No, it's I'm gonna drop it because I need to go after him. So I'm ignoring this guy. Oh, there's a lot of blood. Going after this, and I'm going to use a new feat.
You are bleeding heavily on the ground.
I'm going to use my new feat to use Tanglefoot on him because I can make it 30 feet further for the spell.
Gotcha.
To try and stop him. Yes.
Reach spell. So you use an action to cast that meta magic? Is that what it is, or?
Hold on. It's a feat.
It is an action to use that meta magic. So, and I think, is Tanglefoot a single or is it a double action? Tanglefoot is 2 actions. So you can only use that meta magic if you don't move.
Okay, I won't move then. If I can I make it to him if I don't move with that?
Well, what's the range of Tanglefoot?
Hold on a second.
So you're still back here.
30 feet. So I can add 30 feet on top of that.
Okay, so that's only going to be 60 feet.
There's the ruler function in the sidebar if you want to mentor yourself, really.
Hold on a second. I was moving things out of my way.
He is he is like 90 feet away, unfortunately.
Shit.
Let's just grab one of the grunts.
Hold on. It's more
I agree.
Tell them we need him to stop. We don't need him to alert them. Shit. Is he heading towards Yester Hill?
He is heading exactly in that direction, yeah.
Do I know how far it is from here?
A few miles. Far enough that they stop for the night, but not so far that it's like a full day's travel.
Okay, then I'm going to use all my movement instead. So I'm not going to do any of that. All of my movement just to get to him if I can.
Okay, so what's your speed? Is 25, so you can move up to 75 feet.
Yeah.
Oh. Hold on. Foundry glitched out for a second for me. Oh, lovely. I can't see the battle map anymore.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I'll probably be fine. Give me a second. I just need to reload the scene real quick. And I'll probably be... Yep, there we go. All right, so... Oh, that's what's happening. So you
Yeah.
You can get like up to him with your 75 feet of movement.
Yep. Oh no! Move. Hold on a second. I gotta move myself here. Nope, that didn't work. How do I turn the ruler off?
Top left. There's a little square.
It's not letting me unselect it.
Have you tried right-clicking?
I think the map is bugging out a little bit.
Yeah, it's not. I can't do anything.
We also don't see it, so.
Well, that will certainly be a problem. Let me.
No. I can see the map. I don't see her ruler.
Oh.
Oh, I'm not using it right now. I just can't unclick it so I can move my character.
Use your
the square box on the top left.
Use your directional keys.
There's also that
There
top box that says select tokens.
I know, like it won't let me unselect stuff.
You move there.
Yeah, I got it.
Alright, and that's your full action. You're just following him?
Yeah.
Okay. Which brings it to Clara's turn. I'd say by this point, like, the Martikovs have left the hill. Like, they've gone past you.
Let us run.
They're definitely safe at this point.
That's what we want.
Let us go.
Oh, we're on the offensive now. We get them.
Should we try to just get one of the grunts, or do we want the leader?
I mean, Chance is gone.
I'm here. You're watching Chance like run after the leader, but everyone else around you is saying like just grab one of the grunts.
Yeah, I think grab one of the grunts and go.
So I mean, it's up to you, Clara, but yeah, whatever you want to do.
Aster's watching those two run away, and the rest of the group be like scramble to get stuff together.
We can't just let Chance go off by herself. She's gonna get herself killed, but...
Tour, you guys handle what you need to handle. I'm face down on the fucking floor.
Literally the farthest away. So...
Isn't it nice being so spread the fuck out?
What do you got for me, Clara?
Fuck, I'm trying to think, because, like, way I built Clara says, escort the vulnerables away from trouble, but I don't want Chance to get by herself, but she's literally the farthest away from me she can possibly be.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the Martikovs have already left the hill, and they know these forests, so...
Right, but our main goal was to get them.
Yeah.
So, like, now that we have them, let's make sure that they
We gotta go.
Yeah, we don't have to take them completely out in one fell swoop. We have a grunt, we can get information.
Plus, we've already used a lot of resources. It's alright. We're going to be gone, though. Like, that's it.
You don't have time
to go to yesterday.
You don't have time to have this conversation. You need to make your decisions.
Okay, the decision is to leave.
She's gone, so...
Yeah, Clara, you do what you gotta do.
Chance has made her decision. Right. Clara, whatever your decision is, that is what you do.
Clara looks at the party in front of her, like Ireena and Ashai. Going?
Going.
Right. I will take off into the woods after the Martikovs.
Okay. That will bring it to this guy, who is going to go over to Prospero, because you are on the ground, and is going to swing down and try and hit you. They're trying to, like, make as much trouble for you as they can. None of you, like, heard what they said, and Chance didn't really translate for you, but they're clearly like trying to cover her escape. It's going to be 7 points to Prospero, and then a second one which misses terribly.
Critical miss. Okay, cool. Can I? Don't know how it would work. because I'm prone. But can I make an opportune riposte?
Absolutely. You
Cool.
just like feel like the impact on your back, and then you just like you know that another one is coming. You don't even have to see it coming, and you just like do a flip and just like swipe out, and you block it and attack at the same time.
Cool. I will disarm him, sir.
All right, so you
literally disarm him.
you can attempt to disarm. So that is going to be an athletics check against its reflex.
You know what? Actually, I'll just hit him.
Okay, then you can just hit him. Go
I'll
for
hit
it. Make an attack roll.
Am I standing again, or am I like kind of?
You're still on the ground.
Okay.
You just like twisted around, and you riposted. You blocked it and immediately attack. But you're being on the ground. Unfortunately, he manages to just like slip, and it just like goes under his armpit. But it was a very good attempt.
Okay.
That will bring it to the other one, who is fighting Ireena. It's fighting your girlfriend.
Get him up, BB. Got this, BB.
That is going to be a miss. Second one is going to be a miss, and is going to move. I guess he's just going to stay there and make a third attack. He's not. You get the feeling that like none of these he's really trying to hit. Is not even really all the. Of course, as soon as I say he's not trying to hit, he does hit. And deals a little bit of damage. Just manages to catch Ireena, but he's mostly just causing trouble. He's covering for the druid that's running away. That will bring it to Aster.
Oh, buddy, you know, this crossbow's going away. I'm putting that shit away. That's an action to sheath.
You could also just drop it, which is not an action.
I know, but I don't want to lose the whole crossbow.
That's fine. If you're just running away and you sheath it, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna... is it 2 actions if I'm striding twice?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna run towards Ireena. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
So I will be here by the time that happens.
Alright. Ashai.
I'm going to step around Prospero and try to...
This is the more injured of the two forest folk, I will tell you. The one that Ireena is facing.
Can I grapple from where I'm standing, or do I need to move forward a little bit?
Yeah. No, that's fine.
I want to grapple via grabbing the hair and trying to drag them across the ground.
Make an athletics check.
Where's my stuff? Athletics. Come on, please. Hello. Okay. Please be good. Please. Can I hero point? I have one more.
Yeah, go ahead.
Please. Come on, please. Okay, please.
Unfortunately, his reflex save is the DC is 20. They're very dexterous. Sorry. You reach for his hair and just like ducks under it.
Is it one action to grapple?
That's one action, yeah.
So
you could always attempt again.
Oh yeah, of course I'm gonna attempt again.
Let me double check because it might be like an attack.
Oh no!
Attack trait, so it would have a multiple attack penalty.
Either way, I failed. I think we can agree.
Yeah. You still have your third action.
I moved, so no, I do not.
Oh no, you don't. Yeah. Okay. Ireena. Clara's running. Aster's running.
Can someone remind me who grabbed the grunt?
Ashai's trying to grab a grunt, but
you tried to. Prospero, are you trying to? Since you're in front of one of them.
I'm on the ground.
He's still on the ground.
All right, then Reyna's gonna go over here and try and grab the grunt.
Okay. Go ahead, make an athletics check.
Grab the one with the bolt in it.
Oh, I love that he's flat-footed now.
I want that bolt.
Might work.
That is enough.
Great.
His reflex DC is 20. You just grab. You're just grabbing him and
running where Claire is running.
Third action, you are running away and just dragging this guy behind you. Okay. Prospero.
It's an action to get up from prone.
Yep.
Okay, I will get up, and then I will spend. Let's see. I will spend a full action. The ruler. I will go.
Okay, Grandpa. I can't fucking see. Where are we looking at?
25 feet.
Grandpa, the other way. Grandpa, wrong way.
I gotta go get fucking Chance because she's going in this direction.
Oh shit! All right. The party's splitting.
Oh.
What we do best, apparently.
I fucking guess. We can't be mad at each other if we're all fucking splitting up all the time, I guess.
I'm just gonna continue to on that direction.
Okay, so you're gonna use your third action to also stride?
Yeah. I can't quick shot, unfortunately, because I used all three of my actions to get up, move.
What's the range on it? I mean, you could stand up, move, and shoot if you wanted to.
Stand up, move, and shoot?
Well, stand up, one action, move, action, shoot, action. If the range is like if you're trying to like stop the druid.
40 feet.
It's 40 feet.
Yeah.
So if you were back
here,
it would be within like the first increment. So it would be, I believe, a -2 to hit. So the way that range works in Pathfinder is rather than being like a short and a long range, it has a range increment, and every increment beyond that, so like 40 feet, anything between 40 and 80 feet is a -2 penalty, and then another -2 for every 40 feet beyond that.
Okay, so range increment 40 feet, so it would be within the second one, so it would be a -2.
Yes.
Alright, so strike. Can I...
Imagine if he crits this. It'd be fucking crazy.
Please,
that
please do
would
it.
be great. -2.
Can he crit it with a -2? Oh. Oh.
Not quite. You do hit him. Not a crit, but you can go ahead and roll damage.
I will do that. Damage.
Aim for the shins.
Big
Nice.
damage. 7. Yeah, he takes 7 damage. He's getting lower and lower, like, but is still running.
To you, Chance, but he has a turn before you do.
He sure does.
I know, but I'm at least closer to him this time than I was last time.
He's gonna turn as he's running, and he's going to cast command on you. And he's gonna say, "Run away!" And so I need
something for that. I have something for that. Where is it? Crap.
I need you to make a will save.
Hold on. I have something that... Where'd it go? Sorry. I'm just gonna find it. Liberating command. Can I use that on myself?
What is this? Liberating
Sorry,
command?
it's okay. It doesn't actually work until. Never mind. It works after it goes into effect. If it goes, okay. Which save am I doing?
Will save.
Okay, sorry.
DC 21.
Ooh, come on. Oh, come on! It was almost a 19.
You gain the fleeing condition. So, on, I believe on your turn, you have to spend all of your actions running away from him.
No.
And his third action, he's going to use to continue to run that way. He's like back beyond that point. That will bring it to Ireena's turn. She is going to. She sees that Reyna has grabbed one of these people and is starting to run away. She's going to just kind of feint at the person in front of her, and then also starts to run away. And she's using all of her movement, so she gets to where the Martikovs are with her turn. Chance, you are fleeing. You have to use all of your actions to run away from this person.
I just run by Prospero. Hi, bye. Shoot him.
Clara.
I'm in the back.
Yeah, you're back and you're following the Martikovs, so you're done. You're out of the initiative essentially at this point.
I'll slap some battle medicine onto them as we run.
Do I get a will save at the end of my turn, or is it? How does that work?
Fleeing just it only lasts one turn, so at the end of your turn it ends. Okay. The one that Reyna is dragging away is going to attempt to escape. And this is going to be acrobatics against your strength DC, which is not working. I'm not going to have him roll 3 different times. He's just getting dragged away from you. And then the other one is he sees that you are all in full retreat, unless Prospero, are you continuing to follow the other druid, or
I'm actually going to press. Yes, I am going to follow the druid.
Okay. If he sees that you're going after the druid, this one is going to stride up to you and is going to attack you because he's covering her escape, and you are the only one that's really making aggressive moves against her at the moment. That is definitely a miss. And a second one is also going to be a miss.
I will opportune riposte.
Absolutely.
And I will swing at him.
Go for it.
Actually, I'll disarm.
Disarm?
Yeah, let me make a athletics check. It's the man. The little man.
Little man?
Little man.
Little guy.
Ooh.
That sat on that 3 for a long time.
Where's grappled? There's grappled. 23. Sorry, what was this that you're trying to do?
Disarm him.
Disarm. Okay, you slap the Oclus out of his hand, and it just goes scattering on the ground. And that brings it to Aster.
I take out my knife because I see that he's going after Prospero.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to... Wrong button again. David, please. David, please.
David, please.
David, please. Okay, drawn. I'm going to make my stride over to... Because it's at 25 feet. I jump over the fire, jump over the log, and I go for the legs. I go to chop.
Go for the legs.
Go for the legs. His Achilles heel. Oh, fuck you. You know what? Hero pointing that, because I want it to be cool.
Go for it. This is your last one, I think, yeah?
Yeah, it's my last one. 28.
Oh, not quite a crit, but still a hit.
So close. 10 damage.
10 damage.
Nice.
She's certainly looking a lot rougher after that. You hamstring this poor guy.
I do. I'm trying to cripple him so he can't chase after. That's my 3 actions, though.
Yep. And that brings it Back to a shy.
I turn toward Prospero and Chance and say, "Let him go! We'll find him later."
You're smart, you come with me and you finish the job.
It's like,
Start
they don't
walking
find
back
it,
toward
we
Reyna.
won't find him later. They will all find us later. And Chance is not letting him go.
Are you pursuing the
Shy
druid
is-
still?
What?
Are you still pursuing the druid?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Ashai is running away, following the Martikovs, and helping Ireena drag the other druid, or the forest folk. Which, by the way, it's Ireena's turn. For you, I assume you're using all of your...
Still running.
Yeah, you're dragging this poor guy away. At this point, like, you've like knocked the weapon out of his hand. You've got his like hair in one of your hands and his arm in the other one, and you are just dragging him off towards where the Martikovs are going. That will bring it to Prospero's turn.
I will double move in that direction, closing the gap.
All right, he's further than that because I gave him a full. So he's
Hey.
I'll say he's there, but like a little off the map to the right. But the map is
Sure.
only so big.
Okay. I will select my...
I just want to get the distances right. That's all.
Okay. I think it was about here. Is where I moved.
Okay.
And I will...
I assume one of those is a running reload.
Yes, it is. So I will do that.
Okay.
And then I will shoot again.
Go for it.
There's nothing really else I can do.
This is within the first range increment because he didn't get to run as far this time.
Yep.
So no negative 2.
Yeah, I got you. Or wait, hang on. Have I... Wait, I haven't gained any panache this combat. Alright.
Panache.
Nice. Can I try to... No, I can't. Alright, never mind. I was gonna try and do, like, an intimidation check performance, but I can't do that. Anyway. I will shoot.
Shoot. That is a hit.
25.
Go ahead and roll damage.
6.
6 damage. Alright. He's still standing and he's still running.
I'm going to just shout in the distance. Nah, I'm not going to shout in the distance. Anyway, I keep pressing. Next person.
Okay, it's his turn next.
Bye. He's running away.
He is using his full movement. Like, he only stopped last time because he knew that Chance was going to keep catching up with him. But at this point, you have a ranged weapon, but you need to, like, you're not going to be able to keep up with him with the gun and be able to continue to assault him eventually. So he's just going to try and just bolt as far as he can. He's another 75 feet away. Like, you can continue to follow, but it's going to be harder and harder to hit him the further he's going. But full 75 feet away. Ireena is following the Martikovs' Chance. The druid is fucking over 100 feet from you at this point, 150 feet.
Yeah, I'm just...
He is literally 165 feet away from you at this point.
Yeah, I'd have to use all movement just to get anywhere close.
And you need a long range spell.
Yeah.
Do you have a long range spell?
I can make a spell long range, but I wouldn't be able to use it.
Wouldn't be long
there's
enough.
no point.
Yeah. Hold on.
There's nothing that you have that's long enough. Even Daze is only, with reach, it's only going to be 90 feet.
It's never long enough.
Yeah. Fine, I'm going after this guy.
Okay.
So I cannot get to the other guy. Gonna use my staff. Hopefully this hits him. Okay.
That is not going to hit him.
Oop.
Try again. Probably not. But we'll see.
Nope.
Can't do shit.
Clara, you are running away.
If Ireena gets close to me, I'll like try to help her tie up the guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
At this point, like,
Should probably take his hands away. Not literally.
Are
but
we out of combat if we're this far away? Out of initiative, I guess I should say.
There's one that's left that is still trying to cover the escape and is going to. Chance is the weakest that he can reach, so he's going to attack her very quickly. We'll see if it does anything at this point. That's a miss. That's a miss. And even just like so terrible miss that
He
it's
just needs to give up.
These misses are
faster.
rough. I'm gonna stab the bitch again. He's still clipped. Perfect. Okay.
That's a hit.
20 damage. Oh, bitch.
Okay, that is enough to take him out.
Did you give me that extra point?
Yes.
Yeah, you did. Okay, the only reason I did is because I pulled the stake back, or the bolt back out because it's silvered and I want it back. Yeah, I was like, I only have so many. I only have so many. And I lost the other one in the woods, so I can only take off now.
You run after everybody.
Yeah, all 50 feet.
Ashai and Ireena, you're all running. Prospero, the druid is getting further and further away from you. I'd say I'll give you one more. I'll give you one more Hail Mary bullet to see if you get him.
Yeah, I'm really only gonna do that. I'm not even gonna move. What penalty is this? Increment 2?
If I'll say it's a -2 penalty, just for your last Hail Mary.
Okay, I will reload first because yeah, I was gonna move.
That's fine.
And if I miss, this is gonna be poetic. But if I hit, I hit. If I hit,
you hit. Yes! It's not a crit, but it's still a hit. Roll good damage. It's not enough. You do see, like, you catch him. You see him stumble, and he's like slowing down, but he's still getting away, limping, but he manages to escape at this point. He's too far gone.
Yeah. I'm just gonna lower my gun, and can we kill this music, please? Thank you. I'm gonna lower my gun and just kind of like look out into the distance and see them running and just go scream, "You fucking coward! I hate you!"
Me too, bestie.
Okay, Anakin. I hate you.
I hate you.
The rest of you, and
one of you might know that this is not necessary at this point. This is not necessarily towards this random occultist that he just met.
Truly, the person he hates most is himself.
Yeah.
Oh.
I will walk back.
Ireena's gonna set the guy down and start tying him up.
Okay.
With Claire's help.
Kinky.
No.
Sorry. I couldn't help it.
That's
It is a little for Reina, but it's not.
You start tying him up, and as you do, and the Martikovs slowly like come to a stop, and just everybody is catching their breath. Chance and Prospero catch up to you. That is where we're going to end the session tonight. With you having successfully rescued the Martikovs from whatever the druids were planning.
We did it.
Did? Oh, you did it.
Yeah, we did it.
I thought you were. I was like, did you what? No.
We did it.
Loisimos.
We did it.
But did we,
Thank
Jonathan?
you.
Did we?
We. I hope we did. Thank you for joining us tonight for another action-packed episode of Strahda, Terra. Everybody, we'll see you next week. Have a wonderful week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.